doesn't like the old gimbal. That doesn't like the auxiliary
Why do you have to
gimbal.
start off with a negative? I didn't say I didn't like it. It's the one I chose.
This is the one she bought.
Hi, everyone.
That was the auxiliary
Hi,
gimbal.
players.
Not the broken one. The broken one doesn't work.
Right,
You can't turn it
Can we
on.
not start with complaining,
Is
please?
anybody there?
Can we
Is
not
there anybody
complain?
out there?
Hi, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Danette wanted Diet Coke today, so here it
Diet
is.
Coke, a rare
there comes some
soda
food.
day for Danette.
Thank you.
Oh, nice looking.
Oh my goodness, that's nice.
Thank you very much.
I just put that. And then we're ready to order. Yeah.
Yes. You get a hero, hot hero, the eggplant farm hero, and cheese calzone. And that's we have some like sauce on the side with it, I guess.
Thank you.
And that's it for the perfect.
Hi everyone, here they are.
Hey everyone,
Hi
I see
Ambrose,
George.
hi Georgie, hi Eric, hi
George, I see
Damon,
Dave,
hi
I see
Dave,
Apple.
hi Apple. Genius 1 and 2. Hi
Genius
Genius 1
ones
and 2.
and twos.
Hi Ronnie C. Hi Marilyn.
Anyone want an antipasto salad?
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Take this out. Yeah, now show them. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at the olive. It's not very appealing, but smile anyway.
And there was no signal for
Hi,
a
Carol.
second.
Put your head down and smile. Anyway, what it is we have alish, which is anchovies. I
Yes.
like that. Anthony doesn't. We have some oil and vinegar. We have some, this is creamy balsamic vinegar. And this is an antipasto salad where it has, here's the 2 spoons.
The 2 spoons, we got it at plates.
We're in Valentino's. You guys have seen us. Yeah, it does. Doesn't it look yummy? Marilyn, thank you. We have a basket of bread, which is an entire Italian bread. We have butter, and then they give you this. This is oil with Parmesan cheese and hot pepper.
Alicia.
Cracked hot pepper. Hi, Alicia.
She's waiting for her Instacart to arrive.
All right. Anyway, let me take a
Damon Dunn,
look. So
good
what
to
we
see
just
you.
ordered. Hi, Andre. Hi, Joe Mooski. I
Joe
really
Mooski.
wanted some Diet Coke today. I have no idea why. I said, Anthony, let's get a picture of Coke. Got a picture of Coke. He brought us a picture
Andre Green.
and the 2 glasses. Cheers.
Cheers.
Which I love these glasses. We have these at home. And we're with Alex. Alex is our old waiter. We haven't been here in a long time. And last time
We used to get
here,
him all the time.
yeah, we used to get him all the time. He's the best. He's the best way to come to Valentino's in Fresh Meadows and ask for Alex.
Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia's missed us.
It sounds like they put it louder again.
Sounds like a little louder again.
They wouldn't turn the music off, and we told them to lower it, but it's kind of loud, so whatever. Hi, Carol. How are you? How's everybody doing? Virginia smelled the garlic bread, says George. What the heck? Hi,
Your live
Kiana.
stream has
Hi,
normal
Alicia.
handles.
Anthony, start serving yourself.
Oh,
Hi,
I'm going to
Cynthia.
start serving myself. Should I start serving you?
No, serve yourself.
I'm going to
But
serve
look, I
myself.
want to show this. Wait.
This looks impossible to
Yeah, I
serve.
know. Look, guys. You know what? Maybe we should
I'm
take the
gonna-
onions out.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
that's
I
right.
should serve you. You're
Okay,
doing a
that's
good
just-
job. Good.
I'm doing
Keep
a
going.
good job. I can take a little bit of onions out.
Because I don't know if you want them.
I don't know if I want that many onions. You know, I might want onions, but I'm not sure I want
There's
all
also
those.
salad. Look at this, guys. Provolone. Mmm. So, we were in the house all day. Oh my God, I've been going through paperwork. I don't know if you guys have paperwork. I'm not
I think
even a
everybody
quarter
might have
of.
paperwork.
No, maybe not. Because
Not
nowadays
everyone.
there's no paper anymore, right?
Nobody has paper.
But I like everything paper. I like to write everything out. Joe, I've never had WC. What's WC? Oh, White Castles.
White
Oh,
Castle.
Mike Landry.
Mike Landry
Thank you
with a
so
$5 super
much.
chat. Thank you so
You
much,
are right
Mike.
out the gate. I didn't even
Mike.
see you, and there you are.
Salute to you, Mike.
Oh, Mike,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. You're so generous, Mike. Thank you so much. Did you get salad? Good.
Olive oil.
All right, I don't want any red onions. I should have told them. Anthony, all right. George probably knows, but who's the singer in this? Do you know?
Can you hear the music?
Suicide Blonde. Is that what it
Suicide
is?
Blonde. Oh, George knows.
George knows. Aunt, did you
George
get
knows
some
everybody.
olives?
Yeah.
You did, right? I mean, this is a huge salad. Here, wait, I don't see any roasted peppers.
Oh, I didn't even see the roasted pepper, guys.
Oh, now they turned it off again. That's part of the song. Thank you again, Mike. It's really, really nice of you.
Just a little cherry tomatoes.
Anyway, what dressing did you use? The oil? Yeah, look at ours. We're special, Anthony. Our live stream doesn't have the @ with the numbers like everyone else.
I don't know what that's all about.
Well, we're special because we don't have that. Anthony, do you want salt and pepper?
It's possible, I
Does it need
suppose, because we're using Prism app, and maybe a lot of other people are using the
YouTube?
YouTube app. Because I saw the
There's a
Dynamite
napkin.
Twins earlier today, and theirs did not have the ads either. And I don't think they were
Hi,
using
Freddie.
YouTube.
How are you? So I was going through all this paperwork, doing all this stuff at home, and the day just went. And last night we were up very late. We really didn't get to bed till 4. We got up at 12.
Did the day fly, didn't it?
Yes.
Did it fly?
It
Kiana
flew.
had flown.
It flew so fast, and I still have things to do at home. Bon appetit, guys. Mmm. The guy remembers that we like the creamy balsamic. It's very strong though, you can cough. This doesn't look like creamy balsamic, this looks like regular balsamic. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna put a little on the side.
We've got my bread, and then we have the dipping oil over here. You know, the oil with a little
You can
bit
even
of
put that
pepperoncini
oil
in
in
it.
your salad if you want. I think you can change it back if you want to. I couldn't swear to it. Looks delicious. Yeah, so we have a salad here, Andre, and we have a sandwich, an eggplant parm, and a calzone. We haven't had a calzone in so long, and we're really dying to try it. Hi, Rose. How are you? All right, so let's try this.
Those have not arrived yet.
No, they haven't arrived yet. Look at these tomatoes, Aunt. Anthony, what kind of tomatoes are these? Look at these tomatoes. They're like the small Roma tomatoes.
Yeah. A little mini
Do you
Roma
want salt and
tomatoes.
pepper on yours?
I don't see any, so we don't have salt and pepper. On the table, I guess you gotta ask for it.
Probably have to ask. Maybe we shouldn't get it. Because it has salami, that's salty.
The salami's salty. That's right.
Hi,
And
Louis.
gnat fly in front of my face.
How are you, Louis? I can always eat salad. Salad's my thing, my jam. Soup and salad. This is a kind of antipasto salad that doesn't have like mozzarella in. This is just 3 kinds of cold cuts.
They actually have a salad that's like fresh mozzarella, and another salad that's like a caprese salad, which we've gotten in the past, but we went with the antipasto salad.
Look
Not
at that
the usual
roasted
one we
pepper.
get.
We've gotten this before. I've gotten this before. They have them small and large.
We actually haven't been here in ages.
I want to show you that this is actually not like a sliced provolone. This is like a fresh provolone. And they slice it thin. Do you taste that, Aunt? That it's like a,
Yes.
a fresh provolone?
Yeah, this is like a sharp provolone, like
Yes, like a
like a
sharp
block. They probably slice it into thin slices with a knife. It's a lot like, you know,
It could be an entree, Kiana. It's huge. Look
at
at we got a
Anthony
large.
and Son's panini shop.
We're sharing everything.
When they do one of their sandwiches, which
Hi,
the net likes
Shakira.
is the white, and it has like hand-sliced sharp provolone as the provolone in the sandwich. You can't go wrong with that.
And then when you go to an Italian restaurant in New York, I don't know what it's like everywhere else, you automatically get bread on the table. In this place, they give you oil. But
The
you
oil with a
automatically
little
get
bit
bread.
of pepperoncini.
It's kind of like when you go to a Chinese restaurant and they give you the noodles. It's the same thing.
Yes. Now I know recently some places,
Oh, this is so good, Anthony. My God. I forgot
some
how good this
higher end
was.
restaurants in New York have started
Oh, yeah, that's
like,
new.
doing that habit of making you pay for a bread service.
Do either of your,
which
if you
annoys
like your
every
salads
New
loaded
Yorker
with
on earth.
everything? That is a good question, and my answer is I could do it either way. I could have nothing but lettuce and oil, like I did at home when I made it, or I can have it loaded with everything. I just love salad. I'm a big salad person. Has anybody tried that recipe that I did at home that Melissa's Cupcakes makes? All it is
The one with the lemon, with all the with the chopped
iceberg
lettuce.
lettuce, fresh garlic, lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper. That's it, I believe. It's delicious. We ate it up the next day. Hi, Marty. Marty's here.
Hey,
Hey,
Marty.
Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Leela.
How you doing, Marty?
What?
Was that Leela?
Oh, no. Leela's mom fell and broke her wrist in two places. Oh my
man.
God.
Oh, that's
I'm so sorry to hear that.
So sorry to hear
Mackerel.
that. I hope she's going to be all right. That's such a pain.
Praying for
Praise
speedy
for
recovery.
a speedy
Jesus.
recovery with
That's
that.
scary.
Especially when you're older, you know, you never
Yeah.
want to break anything because it takes like
So much longer to heal.
everything takes like long to heal. But she's gonna get there. I'm sure. You know, we're all gonna we're gonna
all gonna pray.
all your friends in here, Leela, will be thinking about Leela's mom, Adriana's granny.
Absolutely. That's so bad. Who the heck is Melissa Cupcakes? You know who that is, Georgie. Oh, look at Apple. Oh my God, Leela, give her a hug from me. Speedy recovery. That's so nice. You guys are the nicest people.
Apple sending an apple hug. We got Rose NYC. How you doing, Rose?
There's also butter in there.
You're surprised Melissa's Cupcakes is still open, to be honest?
I never tried it. I have no idea.
I've never been there. I know nothing about the cupcakes.
I haven't
Tell you
tried
the
it
truth.
at all.
All
I
we
was
know
never
is we do
interested,
like
to
a
be honest.
salad.
All I know is I see her coming up on my feed. And she makes healthy food. She made another thing yesterday I saw. I couldn't believe it. It was a salad and it was so healthy. I want to try that one.
Now,
But I mean, she's thin and she looks healthy. I have no idea. I don't know if she eats some cupcakes. I have no idea. The overrated apple? Probably. Hi, with the twisted. Hi, Toto. How are you? What? All right, no breaking news, please. Appreciate it. Anyway. You haven't tried them either? They're tiny? I've seen small ones. Do they have regular size ones? I don't know.
I'm so confused. No one really eats their cupcakes.
Who said that?
Rose.
I don't know if that's
I
true
don't know.
because why is she
I
so
don't know
well
from
known?
the place.
Maybe they're
She's
just
well
not
known
good.
in a way. But like, when Danette said Melissa's Cupcakes, I'm gonna be honest, Danette. To be honest with you,
Yes.
I had no clue what you were talking about.
Because we never got it before.
Now we have a
I've heard of it way
dedicated
before that.
we have a dedicated cupcake place that we like, which is Sugar Sweet
That was around way
Sunshine.
before she was around.
It's
Absolutely.
been around for a long time. Now, when we want a cupcake,
Now that we
which
can
is
vouch for.
we don't always, as the most interesting man in the world once said, I don't always I normally don't eat cupcakes, but when I do, I have a Sugar Sweet Sunshine cupcake.
Thank you, Georgie. I was just showing Anthony that, but you took care of it.
Thanks,
you.
George. Enough with the breaking news.
I said no breaking
Fuckery.
news. Anyways,
I got no time for breaking news. I'm trying to eat a salad here.
pistachio cupcakes, no shame. Pistachio is delicious if you like pistachio.
They have some pistachio cupcakes, I think, at Sugar Sweet.
They have everything at Sugar Sweet Sunshine.
If you go back in time, on Danette's birthday, like 2 years, 3 years ago,
when we hit 1,000.
When we hit 1,000 subscribers, was on Danette's birthday, and one of the stops on one of the parts, because it was one of those. Remember back in the day, it was always multi-part videos. Our old timers remember that. There was always multi-part videos because our old phones used to constantly conk out and die. So back in the day, so on that video and part like 8,
Part 8.
part 8 or whatever it was, we went to Sugar Sweet Sunshine in the dead of winter and had like
Oh yeah, it was breaking
like
up. That's
pudding
right. You're
cupcake.
right.
What did Jeremy ask? Jeremy Wendell? How you doing,
Hi,
Jeremy
Lisa.
Wendell?
How are you? What did Jeremy ask? I don't know. You know, Toto, like, how many times do you have to be warned? Do you want to participate? Or
He's
do you
timed
wanna...
out now for many
Maybe
seconds
that's what
by
he-
George.
Maybe that's what he likes. Georgie, do what you gotta do, George.
George, thank you.
Thanks, George.
Olivia, how is the new gimbal working, Jeremy asked?
Oh, we just got it today.
We just got it
when
today. We
walked out
haven't
the
used it.
door.
We're using the old one. We're using the old
It's very
auxiliary
tricky with
gimbal.
the- okay, let me try this. I haven't tried this yet. Does anybody else like this? Anchovies? These look really good.
I don't like them.
He hates them.
Jeremy, so we're not using it.
Ooh, it's good.
Uh-oh. That's Josh. That's his new name. Josh.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Jeremy. I mean, Josh.
Jeremy.
I mean, like Larry. Oh.
All right, I'm loving
It
this.
just came in
salad.
the mail, actually.
Right
So
when
I
we
haven't
walked out
opened-
the door.
As
It
we're
was right
walking
there.
out the door, Jeremy, it was sitting in front of the doorway, and then it pushed it in with a foot, and then we left. But she had to push it far enough away so it doesn't mix in with all the boxes that we're going to throw downstairs in the car.
Ooh, apple. That's good. Oh, wait. Jeremy was also Larry Dallas.
I know.
I didn't see that.
The former Josh Remington, the former Larry Dallas.
Larry. I'm glad that we don't have the numbers next to it, that nobody has numbers next to it. It's so bad that it's so terrible that you won't taste these anchovies. They're so good.
By the way, Larry. By the way, Jeremy. Josh.
Well, the real Larry Dallas, please stand up.
Your gift did cover the whole thing, actually. So
Yes.
thank you very much. I can't
Thank
wait
you
to
so
play
much.
with it. I got to show Danette how to use it. I got to teach myself how to use it. And show Danette how to use it. Because it's a little bit different than the
Hi,
old
James.
one we
Hi,
had.
Robin. Hi, Hala. How are you guys doing?
James, Robin, Holla, how you doing? How's it going? Good to see you, Robin.
They do a pizza. It's a pizza stop. It's a pizza place, Valentino's Pizza, and in the back is the restaurant.
Was the restaurant, which is nice and cool.
It's actually
and
not the back.
relaxing.
It's on the side. It's next to it.
Yeah, it's on the side.
Owner of a moment.
That away is
Meanwhile,
Danette. Is on the other side of this wall is the pizzeria portion.
that's okay. Don't worry about it, Jeremy. As long as you don't do any breaking news, because George will get you. Anyway,
Apparently, Toto is addicted to it.
was the song playing by Toto? Is that
No,
why they made that name? No.
I didn't hear any Toto songs
Oh,
play.
okay.
Did anybody hear hear Africa or Hold the Line? Because I didn't notice it. I love the rain.
Hi, Joseph. Yes, Alex is our waiter. He's a great waiter.
Alex is, yes, Alex is a great waiter. We haven't gotten Alex, that's another thing. We haven't gotten Alex here in a long time. And the last
Still wearing
several
your shades?
times we came, we would always
There's
get this
somebody
woman.
else.
I don't want somebody else. I'm not going to cast aspersions upon her, whatever her name is. But
Okay,
I
Jeremy.
wasn't quite liking it.
Oh my God.
I gotta be honest. I'm gonna be a little. Whoops. I'm gonna be a little negative here. I wasn't quite liking the woman. Wasn't quite liking her.
Well, she wasn't very
Not
friendly.
my favorite. Wasn't that friendly? And the last time we were here, she charged us for dinner twice. So my $68
Okay, Jeremy.
dinner cost $125.
Oh, 'cause she made
And
me
it took
sick.
us like 6 months to get that fixed by the owner.
He was nice though, eventually.
The owner was nice, but it took like 6 months to get here when he was here.
So Joseph, do you know Alex? Is that why you asked? By the way, this is a place where, what's her name? The nanny used to come.
Oh, Nanny Fine.
What's the actress's name?
Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher grew up here when she came to this restaurant all the time.
Yeah, because this pizzeria has been here for 88 million years.
Yes, Jeremy, we do remember. Do you remember, Aunt, what his name was? Jeremy wants to know if we remember.
It was a few years ago, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you were Josh Remington. I think you might have had a different name,
We did.
but I don't remember the other name.
Yes, you did.
Wasn't it Josh the first? No, I don't remember.
I kind of knew it was you. I just don't remember myself. What,
You could sneak it in.
Anyway, the pizza here, the plain pizza, bad. The pizza with stuff on it, okay. Oh my goodness, Mike Landry.
Mike
for your
Landry.
meal. Thank you so much,
Mike Landry with
God.
$25
You are
super
so
chat. Thank you so
generous.
much,
I
Mike.
can't thank you enough.
Mike is
Thank you,
incredibly
Mike.
generous. He's always giving soup. It's like a super chat a day with Mike. You was so nice. We truly appreciate that, Mike.
Thank you
Another
so
one
much,
of our
Mike.
friends from the great country to our north, Canada.
Hey, what is Hollow saying? Oh, hi, Raven. How are you? Joseph says, yes, he knows me by sight. Steve and Freddie are the owners. Great guys. Yeah, they are. They're very nice. And their food is really good.
The owner wasn't that. The owner was very nice.
Yeah,
We just
he was.
couldn't. We just never got in when he was here because he was the one that could fix it. It's
No
not
one else
nothing
could fix
against
it.
the owner. The owner was very nice.
No, he's nice.
Yeah, he was very nice. And when we
They
finally
make their
caught a
own
hold of
soda
him,
here, by the way.
we always seemed to miss him.
Yeah.
Every time it was a day, we would come
Because
in.
I have the funny hours. I have the
Because
night hours.
the guys that work here said we really need to like talk to the owner and he can fix everything. The ID changes, the name remains, the love remains. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Josh. Thanks, Larry. Larry! I've been eating there since the 60s, says
Really?
Joseph Davids.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty darn cool.
Oh, somebody asked what our ages were because they like the way
The
we
place
are
has been here for a
together.
long time. That's what our
Yeah, no
ages
cooking
are.
tonight.
I don't mind telling you what our ages are.
Go ahead.
What do you want? I am 61 years young, and Danette is 59. She's my child bride. Look at that face. Look at
And the
that
reason why we're
skin.
so good together is because we've been together for so long. When did we meet?
By the way,
Technically.
when did we meet? We met in 1985.
I'm pretty much eating the entire salad. This is so good.
It's all right.
We're not taking it
We
home.
met in 1985. Hey,
Yes.
Freddie Feliciano in the house. I'm
He's
Raven
been here,
Raven.
yeah, and so has
I didn't say hello to Freddie.
Okay.
I just wanted to
That's
say
all right,
hi
I'm
to
sorry.
Freddie.
Go ahead. What were
Freddie,
you
I didn't
saying?
say hi. And I didn't...
85?
1985 was when we met. We didn't really start dating until the end of 1986.
Right.
Late 1986. Specifically,
But we talked and all.
Specifically in November.
Right.
In November is when we started dating.
Right.
So like it was it was 1985, and then in late 1986 we started dating.
How did they call it years ago? You were courting me?
No, I was courting her. No, my mother used to say this. You know what my mother called it? 80 people in the chat, by the way. Thank you so much for joining us.
People.
Please remember those thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. When my mother used to refer to it as keeping company. Did anyone ever have like a mom or a relative that would say that? Yes, she did in fact say that. Is that a hero? Just put it down back there.
Thank you so much.
Need any spices? A little cheese, pepper?
Just a little grated cheese, maybe a little. No hot pepper. I was going to say hot pepper, but I shouldn't have it. But some grated cheese, I'll have.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
The hot pepper I love, but is in fact my kryptonite. Jeremy says garlic bread is his kryptonite. I think garlic bread is a lot of people's kryptonite.
What do you order here since you come here? I'm curious.
When you come for dinner, Joseph, if you're not getting pizza, which pizza's good. If you're not
I don't like the
pizza,
regular pizza here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Danette doesn't like the regular pizza too much because she's a crust snob, but she does like the pizzas with the toppings. I think Danette really loves the. She really likes the ones that the veggie pizzas here. Like we would always get the ones with the mushrooms. It always smells great. But what you go to, Joseph?
Hi, Suffering. How are you?
If you're coming and you're not eating a pizza, what you go to? My go-to is generally...
Carl said I was just going to type that, keeping company. I never heard that before.
Keeping company.
I don't think I've ever heard
Steve
that.
Gonzalez in the house. Long time no
Hi,
see.
Steve.
How you doing,
How are you?
How you been, Steve?
Steve-O. Good to see you.
Steve Gonzalez.
I haven't seen Steve since
Since the parade, yeah.
Easter parade.
That was fun. That was a fun day.
Oh, it was roller swash. That's right.
Thanks, Rose. Veal palm. Angel hair with meat sauce and the antipasto. The antipasto is good.
This is
delicious.
delicious.
It was really good. I like the antipasto. The angel hair with the meat sauce here is really good, Joseph.
Sorry, Raven.
I've actually had that.
We're in Valentino's
and yes, veal palm. You know what else we like?
soda?
Danette loves this
Eggplant rollatini.
Eggplant rollatini.
I always order it.
That's Danette's go-to in this
Oh my God,
in this
maybe
restaurant.
we didn't need a whole.
Oh,
There's a lot of soda here.
that's a lot of
By the way,
soda.
guys, this is kind of old school. Did you ever see this before?
The picture.
The picture. Do you remember, like, what was the name of that place we used to go to? Beefsteak Charlie's had the
Beefsteak
picture.
Charlie. With all the beer, wine, and sangria,
That's
you
right.
you can drink. Anti-pizza. That's right, Asnan boy.
We're never going to get through that soda. I don't know why.
We'll never get through it. I thought
was
that
me.
was a little nuts.
Anyway, all right, Anthony, let's show them what we got here.
You want to see what we got?
It's not a big one, but it is
Calzone.
a calzone. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Wow, look at that cheese right there. This is a little too hot. Yeah, put that in front of you.
And the eggplant palm hero.
Eggplant palm hero. Look at that. Which one do
look
you
good?
want? Take this in front of. Tell me which one you want me to take. No, you can take the plate. Just tell me which one you want.
I'm going to keep this one.
Okay, and I'll take this back. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Eggplant palm, guys. All right.
Oh, that's good. Now the calzone is hot as crate, hot as volcano.
I really like the salad. Like, Anthony, if we come back here, I'm going to get a small salad as my entree.
Okay. That is
Put
always
this over
good.
there. Let's
Who
get rid
doesn't
of
like
that.
mozzarella?
Oops. There we go. Don't forget the cheese. Looks delicious, Freddie? It does, right? The calzone's really, really... Here's extra sauce.
It's pretty darn good.
The calzone is really, really, like, cheesy. Look at that. Here's the cheese.
They always have really
I don't
good
know that we're gonna
eggplant.
finish this, so let me just cut this. Let's cut it and cut it again. They have good eggplant, yeah. Let me try this.
They have a really great eggplant here. Hey, Prayer Carrington. How you doing, Prayer?
Hi. I'm not sure about this. What do you think?
Which? The calzone?
Here, watch.
How's it the calzone?
It's okay. I don't think it's hot enough.
You think it could have been hotter?
Yeah. Although that piece is hot.
This is hot.
Look at this. See how that doesn't look like it's cooked enough? This might have to go home in the oven.
You know where we put it?
You know what it is?
You know where we put it? On the pizza stone, the pizza steel.
No, I don't think this is good enough right now. What do you think? No.
You want to rebake it? Then it's gonna
Also,
bake
look
it
at
again.
it's wet. Look how wet it is. Anyway,
And that's gonna bake it
we had a
again.
calzone the last
Wicked
time
twisted. How you
in
been?
Brothers. Remember Brothers Pizza? That
Oh
was
my God.
1,000 times better than
Brothers
this.
Pizza, they make it like went
And it's
to order.
1,000 times better than this.
89 in the house. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you
Really
coming back in
appreciate it.
November, Steve?
This is pretty damn good. Oh yeah, the Steve usually comes back around that time.
He
Sometimes
says we
Steve is
definitely,
here
he's
and,
telling Apple, we definitely got to hit the real Little Italy in the Bronx. Yes, Rose, there's Ricotta, but look at it. Look at it.
A $10 super
Oh,
chat
Joseph,
from Joseph.
thank you so much,
Joseph Davids in honor of my old neighborhood, Kew Garden Hills.
Oh,
Kew Gardens
cool.
Hills. Thank you so much, Joseph. We really appreciate that. They always have great
Thank you
late
so
plan
much,
here.
Joseph.
I think this needs to be baked more.
Sure,
more.
Steve.
The eggplant is always really good.
What do you think, Anthony? Like, look at the water. What is that?
Yeah, I think it's.
Should we just tell him it's no good?
Maybe we should just tell them.
Tell him it's no good.
Maybe you want something. Maybe like get something else.
I'm
Like
really.
a little.
Do you want something else or not? Just tell him. Just tell him.
I'll call him over.
Tell him it's wet. Can we just
Let's see what happens.
see how Anthony handles it?
I just want the calzone. It just doesn't seem like
Look, it's wet. It's all wet. You see the
it's
water?
a little undercooked. Like underbaked.
It's not right. Something.
You want me to bake a little longer? See how it goes? Or
Look at that liquid.
You want to play?
I don't want it
Want
anymore.
Cheese, yeah, the ricotta.
Don't look
I
bad.
understand. No problem.
want something else? But
Not yet. No.
we'll think
Unless
about
you
it.
want something. You want the
about it.
calamari?
You know what? Can I get a fried calamari? Yeah.
Thank you. Of
Thanks.
course. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank
See,
you very
Alex
much.
is the best. Yeah, it wasn't
not
right.
up to
It wasn't right.
It's not up to par.
Now this, however, is delicious.
I've had that calzone
That,
here,
guys.
and it's always good.
Let me
This
try
was
the egg.
not like we've had it before. I think somebody didn't do their due diligence.
Hi, Tommy. How are you? Anthony's
Don't you
trying
agree with me, babe?
calamari. Yes, I told you
That
something's
we've had
not
it
right.
before, and it wasn't like that.
This is a little soggy too, but is it because we were sat
No,
sitting?
that's
It's
just
delicious
normal.
though.
That's just normal. Nothing like a wet calzone.
Yeah,
says
it's not
Apple.
good.
Yeah, we got to hit a little. What is saying? Yeah, little Italy in the Bronx. You get your Italian on.
There he is. There's Joseph Taylor. Hi, Joe. Yeah, we're at Valentino's in Queens. We're eating now eggplant parm sandwich, which is loaded with cheese.
This would be one of.
This is what's on top of your pizza: mozzarella and sauce.
This would be right up Joseph Taylor's alley. Whoop whoop, Joseph. This would be Joe's eggplant palm hero, Joe. Mr. Taylor likes his eggplant and
Rose,
his
you
cheese.
have to also know where to do it because this place is really good and this waiter is excellent. Seriously, we're not just saying it. We've known him for years and we stopped coming. He says, oh, it's been a while. You haven't seen you for so long. But we did a live stream here and then we came one more time with them when that girl was here.
Yes. And I was like so happy. When we walked in and we saw Alex,
We were like, holy mackerel, thank goodness we came. Right?
I was like, it's such a good idea that we came.
Yep.
It's so hard to hold up the
There we
phone,
go.
the other phone.
I don't really need cheese on it.
Not on this. I already put a little bit. If the garlic bread sucks, I don't go back.
Don't skimp, eat like geniuses. Yeah, speaking of what do you call it? Of Arthur Avenue. That's where you can get a lot of good Italian food.
Oh my God, on North Avenue you get so many, even just the raw materials for food.
What
Like,
does that mean?
look, the stuff you build your own food. Yeah, like all the delis and all the salamiri. The salamiri, the delis, the cheese stores,
The fish stores, the meat
the
stores, the
butcher shops,
bakeries.
the
It
fish
doesn't
stores.
end.
Yeah, the whole thing. Like we know, right, Apple. Remember where you just like
Hi,
get
Beige,
at the
how are you?
Ferragasto, where you go and you just like someone's building a sandwich right next to you at a table. What do you buy? You go, you get your own mortadella. You get your own mortadella. You get your own mozzarella, right?
I'm eating like gusto today.
And a load of a big, huge Italian bread, right? And you just build your own sandwich right there.
Thank you, Beige. Am I saying that right? It's Beige? Am I saying it right? Beige? I'm like a stickler for saying people's names right.
Is beige okay, or should it be beige?
1 beige, 2 beige. I think it's beige. Oh no, Jeremy, we're not gonna say the name no more. No more. That's all right. Hi, Sabby. Hi, Retro Mike. How are you? How you guys doing? Now we have to go home and learn the new gimbal. Let me tell you something.
I have a video from a guy. There's a German guy who has a video about mastering this particular gimbal that I bought. His video is amazing.
Oh yeah, Joe. Joe, I know. I want to go to Connecticut so bad. I haven't seen my cousins, and we just haven't
His
been out
channel
there.
is Modern Media.
Joe says that Modern has good calzones. I don't doubt it. Actually, there was one time we went to Brothers Pizza and Joe called. That was a while ago. And we had, remember that? We had the calzone with Joe. We showed Joe the calzone. It was so delicious.
Oh yeah, Joe was on the phone. That was good. You know, for some reason, I didn't think
Yes, you
calzones
are,
were a
Reggie.
thing in Connecticut.
Well, if you
I
have a
didn't think they
pizzeria,
had
they
them.
make them, right?
I didn't think it was like a thing in Connecticut, though. I guess I'm thinking that because I know places like Pepe's and Sally's
What do you
don't
mean
make
thing? Is it a
calzones.
thing?
I know they don't make calzones, but I guess that doesn't mean everybody doesn't make a calzone.
I don't know what they do here, but they make the eggplant so good. Right now, this is always foolproof, their eggplant. They also make they make nice soups here, but it's too hot today for soup, and it's a huge bowl. I was either between the soup or the salad. I really wanted the salad. What's the soup we always get, the tortellini?
Yes,
It's like an egg drop tortellini.
I think so, yeah. It's a stracciatella soup. It's got spinach, it's got the egg, it's got the spinach,
that's
it's
so
got
good.
cheese tortellini in it.
Anthony, this is so delicious today. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. You're so nice. Really, Retro Mike?
What did Retro Mike say?
Retro Mike lost 10 pounds. I'm so proud of you. You would never think I was on a diet eating the way I'm eating right now. but I'm kind of hungry.
Rose is not wrong. No, Brooklyn is pretty impressive for pizza. When you go to,
Brooklyn's the
I
best.
think like there were great pizzerias
They
in every
toasted
single
this
borough.
just right. It's crunchy.
I'm gonna put it this way: there were great pizzerias in every single borough: Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, but Staten Island, all the 5 boroughs. There are great pizzerias in all the boroughs, and even a couple of winners out on when you go out in the beginning of the island, you can find some. But let me tell you, for pure per square foot, like per square miles of great pizzerias, I don't really think you can beat Brooklyn. Because you could like go and walk. You're in a great pizzeria in Brooklyn, and you get in on the street, you walk out of that one, and you walk like 2 or 3, 4 blocks. All of a sudden you're like, holy shit, this one's here. And then you walk another few blocks and you go, holy crap, this place is right here. You walk around or you drive around in Brooklyn and you just run into one after the other. That's the difference. And they're all good.
I agree with you. That's how Mike said it started with the watermelon and the walking videos. Wow. You know, sometimes I walk and I don't go live. And I'm like, oh, I should have went live. But it's usually because it's raining or I can't stay out there that long, so I go really quick.
What started with the walking and the watermelon?
And lost 10 pounds. Amazing.
Well, that's really great. Well, that's wonderful.
Anthony lost another 4 pounds this week.
I did.
Isn't that amazing? It's amazing to me.
You
I just
lost it
love
yesterday.
Oh, come on,
For
Jeremy.
God's sake,
I told him not to do it. Oh my God.
Jeremy, thanks.
Jeremy, aw, thank you so much. Everyone thank Jeremy.
Thank you
and
so
Mike.
much,
My
Jeremy.
God.
Jeremy joins is back in the winner's circle there. Thank you, Jeremy. We truly appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Rachel and Mike. That's so
We
nice.
appreciate all you guys. You guys have just been wonderful. Thank you so much.
We didn't need to get the calamari. That was a waste.
We didn't need to get the calamari, but like, Danetta's wearing her Mexi dress today, and let me tell you, I think she looks.
Anyway, let's change the subject. I wouldn't say that, but anyway.
I think she's looking good.
Jeremy, thank you so much. Really, I didn't want you to do that. I mean, that is really generous. That's like overly generous, don't you think?
That is overly generous, but it's so nice of
We
you.
appreciate it so much. You
appreciate it.
allowed us to get the gimbal and eat dinner along with Mike.
You certainly allowed us to get the gimbal without me hemming and hawing about buying it as much.
Oh, that's what I was saying. So Anthony took. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Anthony took a whole week to. Oh Jesus, here it comes. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Anthony took an entire week to decide which one to get. Wait a minute. Let me take this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. It's so hot.
It's a
Look at the
boat
heat.
of sauce.
Oh my God, wait. Look how they season it. That's what's
Nice.
great about it. Look at the
Calamari.
seasoning. We could probably keep the thumbnail we have already, right?
Yeah. We
Do
look
you want
cute.
some lemon?
Yeah, squirt a little lemon on there, I think. Hey,
Yeah, this
D.
is
Michael.
hot. Hi, Team Michael. Nobody understands. Like, if you're new to the channel, you wouldn't understand what that means.
I'm going to give you the quick Reader's Digest version of it. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. All 102.
amazing.
We'll give you the quick Reader's Digest version. You know what the Reader's Digest version of it all
What
is,
is that?
guys? Is that it came because one night we were doing our usual crap, right, D. Michael? We were doing the usual crap we always do, and you were in the chat too. I was doing the nonsense where we were talking about one night. It
You have
was
to go
2
back
different
further
nights,
than that.
even further. One night I was wearing the
Yeah, but that's what you gotta
dickie.
tell, the Dickie story.
Yeah, I was wearing the dickie for the holidays because I had the dickie that went the fake collar, like the fake shirt. I was wearing the dickie, and everybody was saying I look like a priest. And then the next time we went live after that, someone asked, was I wearing the dickie, and I went like this. Hey, I went like that because I was doing my
Jeremy,
impression.
That's so nice.
I was doing my impression of the priest who walks up to the table at the church party where in Raging Bull, where they go, "Hey, Father, give us a blessing," and then he walks away. So now, whenever I see D. Michael, bless me, Father Anthony. I just give you a little bit of that.
But even the
Father
Dickie
Michael,
story
and
goes
what is
even
it?
further.
D. Michael, Father Michael Anthony.
All right, guys, let's try it.
I'm dipping in the sauce.
There you go. Look at that. Look at the seasoning. And the sauce is so hot. Look at that. Look at the steam. Look at the steam, man. Look at it. Do you see that? Look at that. It's like a smoking cigarette.
And it started smoking cigarettes all
Oh,
of a
yeah,
sudden.
it's like butter. Oh, they made it perfect today. Wow, that's like butter. Oh my God, I'm really eating it up. Mmm. That's delicious. Anthony, you want to know why everything tastes better? Because Alex is here. Anthony, Jeremy said, Jeanette and Anthony, my lovelies, no joke. If you consider the years of joy you gave me, you would see it's peanuts. Isn't that nice?
That is so nice. You know, when you hear things like that, you just,
If I had my way, I would place you on top of the world.
that is so nice. You know,
You don't
things
know
like
how much
that
Anthony
just,
needs that right now.
things like that just hit different sometimes.
That you say that.
It does mean a lot. I'm not going to go into negative shit. But
No, but it does
I haven't
mean a
been
lot.
in a great
Appreciate
mood
it.
lately. And that really means a lot.
Anthony's been struggling a little. Here, what does it taste like with cheese on top? Look, I put cheese. Jeremy, you are so accurate in your description of the joy Jeanette and Anthony have given us for years now. They're so authentic and real, and they spread the love. Thank you so much, Raven. Raven, you have no idea how special you are to us every time we see you. Honestly, every one of you. Like, when you guys show up, it's not just like, oh, hi, whoever, you know? It's like, when you guys show up and you come in here and we see you, it's like everything to us, seriously.
It's like we know you guys by name.
Yeah.
Like when we're talking at home and we talk about people from the channel, we you know, it's not
Exactly.
like your names don't slip my mind.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that sounds right, but it's like, you know, like there's a lot of people, but I don't know how everybody else is. I don't know how everybody else is. Everybody has their way. Everybody has their own thing. But I think probably a lot of the YouTubers are like this. And we're not going to say everybody, but probably there are others that are like this. But we especially, I can't speak for other people, but like your names don't slip my mind. I know who you are. I picture you in my head. Sometimes I have no idea what you look like, but I have a picture of you in my mind.
I wish we knew
Now,
what everybody
sometimes
looked
when
like.
I do see pictures of you, it's weird that the picture matches up with what I pictured. Like the first time we met Marty, I was like, this is
Yeah.
what I thought Marty would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And when we
Marty
met
has a
Apple,
picture.
I was like, this is what
Yeah.
I assume Apple was
I didn't know
like.
Apple had such cute little shoes, though.
I suspected she had good shoe taste.
Did you?
Yeah, because she's a Bronx girl like you. You
There you
girls
go.
love you girls are all about the shoes. You
Are
have
we?
no idea. Yeah. But Danette's been
I
talking
love
about
shoes.
shoes since before we dated. I remember I feel like I knew like I heard her mentioning shoes when she was handing me my check when she worked in the office at the A&P.
Oh, Anthony, I hope you're feeling better soon. You're a true light in my day when I see you, says Retro Mike. And James says, sending a big hug, Anthony. Oh, everybody cares, see? You know what,
Thank you,
Freddie?
guys.
This restaurant, you wouldn't believe it. It's getting crowded in here.
Packed.
And it's a very small back. It's really a pizzeria.
Packed.
Yeah, now we can. Yeah, we can.
It's getting
I
crowded.
think they're crowded again because of Alex. I'm
He's bringing
serious.
in
He's
the
a great.
crowd.
Alex is great. He's been here for so long.
He's bringing in the crowd.
Anthony, it tastes good with the cheese. I am getting so full and I can't stop eating it.
No, the cheese added a little extra
Wait.
something to it.
I don't know what you do. Dip your bread in there. Watch. Let me tell you something. This sauce that we're eating is liquid gold.
This
This
is
stuff
really
is
good.
delicious.
That sauce would be good on like
Man,
pasta.
I'm gonna ask Alex what sauce that is. Is that tomato? Sometimes the marinara I don't like so much, you know?
I don't think Danette is crazy about the marinara. That's true.
I didn't like it once we had him. Jeanette and Anthony, I watch the Honda ride videos so much, I know where the controls are.
I'm gonna give them the news pretty soon. That
Oh, Hala, look what Hala said. This channel has always been a special place with great people. Oh, thank you, Hala. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Hala, thank you so much. I was thinking about you and Apple and Choppy this morning because I thought you got to get together and go to Staten Island. I don't know if you can make it or if any of you can make it, but that's my dream.
someone can make it.
That we're all together.
You can come
We are
for-
blood by proxy, says Jeremy. Alicia said, feel better, Anthony.
Thank
Oh,
you.
there she is. There's Virginia. Hi,
I think
Virginia.
Do you think we should tell them that the old girl is getting retired pretty soon?
What girl?
Miss the blue car. We may be retiring the old girl, the Honda.
Oh, we're going to get another Honda.
I know, it's just might not be exactly the same, but like, and I suspect you'll get to know that one too.
You know what it is? The question now is what color?
The question is what color, because I'm seeing for some reason there's a lot of red
Hi,
ones.
Deb. How are you? Hi,
Might wind up
Danny.
being red instead of blue.
Danny and Debbie here. Virginia's here.
Deb and Danny, Virginia, how are you doing, young lady?
No, thank you, Virginia.
I
So
can't
nice.
believe I got nothing on this shirt. Maybe I shouldn't.
night is young.
Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't jinx it. You know, because when I eat things with sauce and gravy, I don't usually have that kind of look with my shirts.
Anthony, I'm thinking it's Deb who said this. Even though it's Danny's account.
I think it's usually Deb. It's usually
Just got
Deb.
back from Nathan's Coney Island, ate my ass off. Still the best. Did you ever try Dominic's? Deb, have you ever been to Dominic's truck? If you like boiled, I like boiled hot dogs better.
By the
And when I
cemetery.
say like better, I'm talking about semantics here. We're talking about minuscule because I love hot dogs. I grew up on hot dogs. My father had a hot dog truck. All right? So, I do like the boiled
Yeah.
ones better though.
It's minuscule differences. It's like when you say, like when people ask us, like, oh, guys
that
say,
amazing?
oh, what do you think the best pizzeria is? Oh, yeah, this one's better than that one. By this
And
much.
I never want to offend anyone because we are pizza snobs. Let me tell you something. I have
snobs.
lists, not one list, lists of all the pizzerias we haven't been to yet.
Yeah, there's ones we
And
haven't
some
been
of them
to.
are like well known, maybe the best pizzas, right? But we still haven't gotten to them yet. There's too many pizzerias. And we what is it called? What's that word, Anthony? Critique. We critique because I feel like other New Yorkers could do this. I know Howard could do it. I know anyone who's a New Yorker could do it. Can critique, you know?
And
a
even some of
pizzeria.
them, like Danette said, some of them are big names.
I
Like they haven't
actually,
done Mama's.
Oh,
We
I
haven't
want
done
the
Luigi's.
Mamas. I want to go to Gio's, which is Luigi's.
Which is Luigi's. We
What
haven't done
industry
Luigi's.
is my
What
favorite
industry
right
we've
now?
been
Like,
to,
nobody could
but
beat
we
the
haven't been to the
Industry.
one in Manhattan.
No, but
which is supposed to
I don't
be
want to go to the one in
incredible.
Manhattan. I want to go to the one in Brooklyn. Why go to the best? Why bother?
There it is. I did my shirt with the water, but that ain't gonna make
It's
it
just
stain.
water. I love the
See,
root
that's
beer
gonna
soda,
dry.
says Debbie.
That's
Yeah,
not
the
gonna
pizza
dry.
list, because there's places we haven't gone. There's a place not far from here that somebody told us. What's it called? John's in We should see if
on
there's a signal.
Parsons Boulevard.
That's why we didn't get
Someone
the
told
pizza
us,
here, because
and I
it's
don't
not,
remember
it's
who it
not
was.
the best, the plain.
Waldo TV. That's who told us.
How do you remember that?
I couldn't remember before. I think it's Waldo
I
TV.
think you're right. That's salad. Antipasto. We had antipasto salad, Virginia. It was so delicious. And eggplant palm hero we shared. Delicious.
I think it was Waldo TV who told us John's.
Yeah, I haven't
Pizzeria.
seen him.
I haven't seen Waldo in a
No,
while.
Jeremy,
If you're
stop
out there,
this.
if you're watching Waldo, let us know. Was it you?
The best pizza is Amore, says Joseph. See, here's the thing. Amore
A lot of
has
people love
great
Amore.
pizza. Listen, hold on. Let me back up a little. We talk about this all the time. It's
And
not
more
new.
is good. I'm not going to say it
Amore's
ain't good.
cheese and sauce. The sauce reminds me of this sauce, by the way.
But the
It
net
is
doesn't
delicious.
think they have the best.
I have a problem
crust.
with the crust.
I think they make it on a screen, and the net is most usually anti-screen.
I'm anti what?
Whatever that
Oh
means.
yeah. So
Screens.
so wait,
anti-screen.
hold on.
The pizza screens.
Me too,
I saw a
me
thing where a
too,
guy showed, like,
George.
how-
Georgie, I'd rather have a hot dog than a hamburger any day. Any day.
Oh, the
Hi,
net is
Global
always
Positivity.
the net is always hot dog first, Georgie.
Really? So Hollis said, hi, Christian. I'll have what Uncle Ant is having. Oh, eggplant palm is so good. It's my favorite thing. Look at this. Dirt on the shirt. It's just water.
this is just
All right,
water.
Hollis said it's funny because I went to a non-pizza related event today and pizza became the topic, remembering how good pizza was growing up in Brooklyn. Brooklyn has the best pizza, but I also love the Bronx. But hello from Dublin. I'm usually 3 hours behind, but it's 12:28 here, so I'm ahead this time. Visiting here with my mom. We went to church today, Irish priest. It was so nice. Oh, Global Positivity. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. That's amazing. Hi, Capri. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
Capri.
I hope your mom has a great
How you
time too,
doing?
Global Positivity.
I hope she enjoys the
Try
trip.
Pizza Chef in Whitestone. I've heard of it, Robin. It's one on the list.
Oh,
I
yeah,
still
I've
didn't
heard of
get
that
to
place.
it.
Yeah.
We gotta go there. New Hyde Park. Okay,
You mean New Park?
Debbie. No,
Not
she
New
said
Hyde.
New Hyde Park. But what was it called again? Hyde Park in
New Park.
New
In
Park
Bay-
in
Howard Beach.
Howard Beach is also a place that's been around forever. I have a problem with their crust. I have a problem with the
Ooh,
crust.
she doesn't think they cook it
The
enough.
cheese is delicious. The sauce, like it's the same
Tell
thing with
them to put
Amore,
it back in
right?
the oven. Put it back in the
The
oven.
problem isn't even that. Hi, Lori, how are you? Don't wait. Danny's House of Pizza, Lefferts Boulevard, great sauce. Okay,
we were there the
we
other
were there
day,
a couple of
actually.
weeks ago in a
Couple
live
weeks
stream. It was a
ago.
great live stream, by the way. And I don't like it because they put sugar, Joseph. I don't like sweet sauce. Now the pesto is amazing.
got the pesto.
is so, and I don't like
Pesto
pesto
was-
sauce, right?
Pesto was bouncing.
But it's something like
it was
you've never
delicious.
had before. Like if you like pesto, go to Danny's house on Lefferts Boulevard. But I'm gonna go back and tell you why I have a problem with Anthony. Now I know you enjoyed your food, said Deb. Yes, he did.
This was very
Anthony,
good.
I'm Italiano. Remember what happens when our gifts are rejected? Didn't Anthony, I have a great stream idea for the both of you to consider. Retro Mike, send us an email.
Send
We'd
an
love
email.
to hear it.
I know you sent me an email
Yes,
before.
Deb. Yes, Deb. In Cross Bay Boulevard. That's Howard Beach.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
right. You did. You sent us. Actually, there's one. Retro Mike sent us you sent us a picture of you and your sis.
Touch How are you?
Who's that?
I've been to New Park a couple times. Absolutely delicious. We went last. I've been going my whole life, Dutch. But listen, let me explain. The last time we went, they didn't cook it enough on the bottom, so I have
was
to be
white.
more specific.
It was like
white.
this.
It was
Dutch.
weird. They
It
were
was
very
this color
busy. It was
underneath
off.
the slice. You
But-
should have seen her face. She's not.
I am
she
such a
doesn't
critique.
go-
You have no
she
idea.
was very, very,
I critique the pizza.
very.
But it was good. It's just that the sauce had to be
Lit.
cooked more. I was not lit.
She was like, holy
We don't eat
smoke,
pizza
look at
that
this.
often.
Look how white that is. Look at my face. It was the dead of winter. She was
So
holding it
look
up
at
against her
hold
face.
on. So I saw a guy 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and I said, Anthony, you gotta watch this. And it was a guy who did pizza in Queens. And I've always had a problem with pizza in Queens. I'm like, something's wrong with the crust. It's either I'm yelling now when I'm in Queens, but the crust is like thin. It has no aeration. It has no crunch. It has sugar in it. I don't like it sweet.
By the way,
New
there are
Park
some
and Amore
exceptions,
don't.
though, to
Yeah,
that.
New Park and Amore don't have it sweet. Thank God.
That's not, the dough
But
isn't sweet.
I saw this guy do a thing about Queens, and I realized, and then he compared to Brooklyn and the Bronx, and I realized what it was. I'm like, Anthony, that's the answer.
It's the screen.
It's not that Queens is bad and there's a problem with the crust. It's me. They use the screen, and it does something to the. Oh, and there's another thing he said. The way that they make it, they do something before they put the dough on the. Remember, he says they do something where they don't.
Oh,
put,
that's right.
They do
stretch
something
it with,
different.
In Queens,
Queens.
most pizzerias tend to stretch it with olive oil.
Right, and it tastes different.
Instead of,
So I'm kind of proud of myself that I figured that out. That something
instead of
was different.
flour.
That something was
Most
wrong.
pizzerias, the pizzerias in most
I
of the
knew it. I was
pizzerias
like, I
in
knew it.
pizzerias in Brooklyn
Bronx.
and the Bronx and especially Manhattan stretch only with flour.
Yes.
Now in Staten Island, they stretch their pizza super thin. I don't know whether they use.
I don't know
think
the
they use
details of
olive
Staten
oil.
Island.
I think they use flour, but theirs is extra thin. It's like almost papery. Like if you go to Joe
Hi,
and
Gen
Pat's
5. How are you?
in Staten, Italy, you go to Joe and Pat's.
Oh, Hollis says
that
he's gotten
is
it a few
thin as
times.
As a slip of
Oh,
paper.
Joe and Pat's was delicious. But I've gotten it a few times and it was undercooked often. Like, so now I know. If
It's
I go
happened-
back
it's
to,
not just us.
if I go back there, I'd say, please make it a little more well. So this is what happened, Dutch Moss. When I was a child, I'm talking about before I can remember, my parents
She was a
told
child.
us.
She was very young.
We used to go from the Bronx. We used to drive. My parents would drive anywhere for food. Are you surprised? No. Well, anyway, we used to drive. My parents used to drive to Howard Beach, specifically go to Pizza City. It was called Pizza City. Their slice of pizza was to die for, and the square.
They
And
were the
so-
other place down the road.
They were
from,
down the road from
New
New
Park.
Park. And New Park, sorry guys, New Park is really good, but I don't know why they're not consistent with their crust. Another example of the crust being like flat, but they're delicious. I mean, if I had to say go to a good Queens place, I would say there. Amore is very good. I would
Maury's
definitely
good,
say
very
that.
good. Yeah, that's why I said
Margaritas is good.
When I said this
thought-
place is better than this place.
Yeah,
it's
we're talking
tiny
about
increments.
like you can't see it. Like you
It's
got to
like
take
a-
a microphone,
you know, you gotta take a microscope and
like
look at
use
it,
the
like,
turn
underneath the-
and like
the
yeah, like we're
magnifying
being
glass.
really critiquey. This is not to
Yeah.
put down any borough, not even Danny's. If
When
you're a
I
person
say-
that likes sweet pizza, they literally tell you that they put sugar in it. That's what they're known for.
When I
They
go like
literally
this and
put
I
sugar.
say-
It's sweet. I don't like that.
Yeah, like when I say, oh, I like Brothers better than Amore.
Right, Brothers is another great
If you
place.
stick a slice in front of me from Amore, it's not like I'm going to take it and throw
Oh
it in
no,
the
it's
trash.
good. It's really good.
It's good. They're all delicious.
Like,
What's
I've
another place
complained-
we heard
listen.
about on that same guy's video? It's a
Oh,
place we
Garden
passed a
Pizza. We
million
always
times.
made fun of
Pizza
it, not
Garden.
knowing.
Pizza
I want to
Garden.
go there now. Pizza Garden.
I
I
had
always
never-
thought it was like
I thought it was
crappy
like a
place. We just
crappy place.
we judged the book by its cover, and we
I
should
judged
never
it
have
by the
done
color.
it.
I judged it
I'm
by
like,
the color.
why would you name a pizza joint Garden? Pizza Garden. It doesn't sound right, right?
Pizza Garden. And it's
We
funny,
gotta
Pizza
go
Garden
there.
has one other thing
It's
that
like down
sells
the
it.
block from us. It's not far.
That was one of the guys who showed the screens.
Yeah.
He uses the screens also. But that was the place that has another thing selling it. Pizza Garden is also the home of, what is it, Tuesday? It's Tuesday night.
All you can eat
bowl
of pasta.
Any pasta.
That makes me a little.
You can just ask for another.
Jeremy's crying.
All you can eat. How much? Can you guess how much all you can eat pasta is?
Oh yes, Deb, it is
on Tuesday. Just guess. Don't look it up.
No, Jeremy, you can't have the address.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Can you guess how much all-you-can-eat pasta is?
Heather W. Hi Heather. Bring it in here.
Heather, bring
Heather,
it in here.
we are at Valentino's, the home of Fran Drescher.
I don't know if it's a home.
Anyway, they make the other pizzas. They make really good. They have a lot of different toppings. The stuff here isn't bad. The pizza's not bad. I just don't like the regular. It's like really not as good. Now I'm critiquing. Don't get upset, anyone.
Let's see if anybody comes close to how much the all-you-can-eat pizza is.
Oh yeah, not pizza. All-you-can-eat pasta.
All-you-can-eat pasta.
On Tuesdays. Maybe we should go on Tuesday. It's the first of the month. We should go on Tuesday, first of the month. Guys, tune in. We have to see if there's a signal.
How much pasta can one human eat?
I don't know if I want Italian again, but we'll go. We'll go check out the pizza. Pizza Garden. Well, hold on. What was I saying? I wanted to tell. Oh, so the pizza here, the regular slice here, don't get upset, anyone. Amore, Danny's, even with the sugar, and New Park, blows it out of the water. The regular slice here is so bad. It's not good.
But I do like their toppings over here.
The toppings, like
so
all
nice
the vegetables,
everything is very
and
fresh.
Meatballs are delicious here.
And the meatballs.
I mean, it's weird how a regular slice in certain places could not be that good.
The gift is no strings, says Jeremy.
Jeremy wants the address to the car place. Are you freaking kidding me? No.
Are you losing your balls?
No. Because I don't know how rich you are, Jeremy, and no, we're not doing that. Thank you, but we appreciate everything you have done for us. You have no idea. You have no idea. But
Jeremy, thank you so much.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No, I know. I saw you ask Joe. I'm sorry. I apologize. I saw you ask while Anthony was talking, and then I forgot to answer you. He wants to know if I'm going to the Pride parade tomorrow. And right now, I don't think so, because we have an appointment at 12:30 tomorrow on a Sunday. If I do anything, it's going to be early. So if you want to see me alone, probably will be alone. Maybe you will be with me. I don't know. We're going to be on maybe earlier if we do it. But Tuesday, first of the month.
He's going $20 all you can eat. Oh, you've got it wrong.
This place is crazy. Let me tell you. And they give you a little bowl like this much.
Yes,
they
the guy told.
And the people get like 8 bowls.
He said what the record was. The record is 8 servings of pasta.
Oh, thank you, Jeremy.
Penne, rotelli, I'm not sure if the ravioli.
What's the dog's name, Heather? She's doing a short pet sit for some old dog.
Jeremy is not rich but comfortable.
You don't have to share that. I'm teasing you.
You don't have to share.
I'm teasing you. And you've done enough, please. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
Steve, thanks. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I have to be back in Queens by 11:30 then to pick up Anthony if I go. And actually, the parade's probably not even on before that, right? Does anybody remember where I got this bracelet? Just curious. Does anybody remember?
I'm not sure I remember.
Come on, Ann. How could you not remember? Oh, Swatchy and Laker. Swatchy and Laker.
New Hampshire, right?
Oh, I love that. Yeah, this was, Virginia remembers. This was at, what is it called? In the Treehouse. The Treehouse restaurant. Oh, what I would give to go back there. Do you want to take this home or no more? You're still working on it?
I'm still working on it.
Thank you.
Are you done with the salad?
Yes,
Oh,
thank
yes,
you.
thank
It's
you so
delicious.
much.
Thank you. Promise me that you know I'm always here. Jeremy, I promise
Thank you,
Honestly,
Jeremy.
Thank you. You can always contact us on an email. What are we talking about? So much stuff. Have you done a Pride parade before? That drag one last night was good. I know. I didn't even know there was a drag one.
We didn't know.
No, we only done a couple parades. We haven't done every parade.
I think Danette is great with.
No, I do believe you, Jeremy. I do believe you. Thank you, honey. Here's an old song. Who's singing this?
Oh, this is Toto.
By the way, Do you see the difference between
Toto.
that? Do you see the difference between that and the diner? That is really good. Do you see it? Thicker and it's not as salty. Smell it. It's not very fishy. It's fresh. This is really good Alish, guys. Now I know to order it here.
That's Toto.
Not joking to me, you are family. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you said that. Mixed mutts are the best, aren't they? I love them.
Hold
Yes,
the
D.
line.
Michael, you're right. Let's get to 100 likes. Thank you. Anyway, would
By
you
the
do
way,
it? Yeah,
I
I would
am
definitely
going-
do a pride parade. Why not? I would do any parade. I can't think of a parade I wouldn't do. Would there be a parade we wouldn't do?
No.
Listen, we accept everyone. That's Anthony and I. If that's what you're indirectly asking, or if you're not and somebody's watching and wondering, this is an accepting channel. Everyone here is accepted
That's right.
in our lives and on our channel, and there's no controversy here. We would definitely do a pride parade. I actually thought of doing it, but we really got to go somewhere tomorrow, and I can't cancel because of my dumb job. And I was very glad that we could make the appointment on a Sunday. You know how hard people like me, with my job and having to work like almost every Saturday,
Not
we have
everything's
to get
open on
creative
Sundays.
with haircuts, and like the place we get our hair cut, open on Sunday. There's certain things, and I work till like the nighttime a lot of times, almost every day really, but sometimes later than others. And like we can't get to certain bakeries. There's certain, not that we have to get to a bakery, like I use for example, but haircuts, appointments,
It's
doing
an
things.
emergency. I gotta get to a
I
bakery.
either have to take a day off, and that's almost impossible. It's difficult. Or I have to make an appointment on a Sunday. So that's why I was pissed last night when I found out about last night I worked too though. I didn't get out of work till 8 o'clock. So and by the time I was still lingering anyway, I would have done the drag one.
You're lucky to get an
Yeah.
appointment for anything on a Sunday. That's
Exactly.
Right,
That you have to get creative. The only way you can get away with that is in certain places of New York. I mean, I don't know about anywhere else, but in New York, let me tell you something. The businesses that stay open on Sunday, they're doing great. You want to know why? Because there's other people that need it too. So
right.
there you go. No,
By
I
the way-
did not work today, Sharon, but
way-
I was working on what I was doing today for tomorrow, and it took me hours and hours.
By the way,
So-
for those of you who are waiting with bated
Oh, do
breath
you wanna
to discover how much all-you-can-eat pasta is at the Pizza Garden,
Thank you, Laura. You're so cool.
all-you-can-eat pasta night on Tuesdays at Pizza Garden.
Oh, you never told them.
No, I never told him. $4.99.
$4.99, and he was killing him. He said they had to
he said
raise
we had
it.
to raise it. It used to be $1.99 until last year.
But you know it's good gimmick. Oh, you almost.
Last
But think
year.
about it. It gets people
They
in
didn't
the
raise
door.
it. They didn't raise it during the pandemic. They raised it last year from $1.99
They've been
to
in business.
$4.99.
Now listen. This place has been in business
Anthony,
for
where
over
is it?
60 years. Oh my God, who said that? Who said that?
Deb.
Exactly, Hall. The only thing is to retire. But you want to know why I haven't retired yet? Let me tell you something. I'm
I
going to
never
share
had
a
the
little.
pasta. We never went there.
We
yet.
never went there before. We've
always
only
thought it was a
driven
dump.
by.
Now we've
We
seen
always
it.
thought it was.
We always thought it was a dump.
I'm not
I'm
getting
always
the pasta.
driving by in the morning.
I don't need
And you
it.
know,
I don't need
every
the pasta.
pizzeria looks like a
But I
dump
would
in
try
the
the
morning.
pizza. They have these little square things they call pepperoni bites, and they look like they look like the things you bought us. What is that called? With the peanut butter and jelly. What is that called?
Oh, like
What is
an
that?
Uncrustable.
It's like an Uncrustable, but it's tiny and it's square or rectangular, and it has pepperoni and cheese in it. And when you bite it, it crunches. Oh, they got the calamari too. They probably saw ours. Oh my God, that's what I want to try, the pepperoni bites and the pizza. We have to go, we should go there after this and see if there's a signal. That's
my
where we
God.
should go. I'm so full. You have no
See,
idea.
how much,
I don't eat this much normally. I am so
electricity do we have left?
Oh, let's just plug it in.
You can't plug it in on this gimbal.
Oh, come on.
You
Well, how are you
leave it, it's
supposed to know?
still at 30%.
How long have we been
That's
on?
all right. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. We'll talk about you while you're gone.
Talk about people gone.
Yeah, no, we're serious. $4.99. $4.99. I'm gonna make Anthony buy it. We'll go there and have Anthony order it just to show what it is. You know how much you get and all. Let me see what everybody's saying. I'm trying to catch up. Hold on a minute. Oh wow, you're going. Christopher Cross is opening for who, Virginia? I missed it. Who are you seeing? Oh, I missed it. I hate when I miss it. I'll rewatch. No, I'm sorry. It's Valentino's, Lori. No, it's Valentino's in Queens. Deb, it's called Pizza Garden. It's on Northern Boulevard. Pizza Garden on Northern Boulevard. It's like a block away from, like, do you know where the all-night Taco Bell is on Northern Boulevard? It's not far from Sweet Sap. We did a live stream there once. What did Heather say? I'm missing them. 2 rescues, brother and sister, mixed mutts, very good babies. Aww. Aww. I'm trying to catch up. Hold on, guys. Toto going to... Oh, August, you're going to go see Toto? And Christopher Cross is opening? Wow. I don't like Toto that much, but Christopher Cross I like. Anthony likes Toto. Anthony likes all music. No, we don't use a clutch. It's so funny, Jeremy. You're making me laugh. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Hold on. Would you do all-you-can-eat pasta contest? Not me. Neither one of us. We don't want it. We're not into that. We're not into the all-you-can-eat stuff right now. No way. I got to concentrate and make sure that, yeah, Pizza Garden. It's called Pizza Garden on Northern Boulevard. And I want to see if there's a signal. We may go there on Tuesday. I had something else scheduled, but then we have the 4th of July coming up. All right, I'm so behind. Wait a minute. I'm still looking at old things. Anthony, have you ever tried an underrated store called Lorena? I never heard of that. I don't know. I don't think so. No, it's not, because he said it was tomato sauce. It's probably the basic thing. It's like the basic thing, tomato sauce. You know what I love about this place in Valentino's? You can get like a dinner. So let's say you get chicken cutlet parm. It comes with a side of pasta, right? The side of pasta, the bowl is like this size in a bowl form. It's huge. See that size right there? In a bowl form. And if you wanted, say, fettuccine Alfredo or meat sauce or meatballs or any other kind of sauce, they'll charge you like $1 or $2, and you can get the side pasta in a special sauce. I mean, it's so delicious here. It's really good. You did? You had a calamari craving the other day? Look how good this is. Look at how they do it. They season it. It looks so good. But the sauce was everything. The sauce was amazing. It's so underrated. We love Toto. Love Toto. That's good. You always like the places we go to eat? Yeah. You have to try it now, Deb? It's not gonna stop me, no, because that's it. Now I stopped eating this, that's it. And I just continue on. I continue on. The size of your head, yes, Leela, exactly. Jane Mansfield, that was just amazing. It actually brights tears. Oh, wow. Oh, I'd have to check that out, Lori. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, $4.99 in tomato sauce. And I think you could choose between either spaghetti or, what's it called, penny, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm too full. No dessert. No dessert. I think I might have coffee later. I think the New York City 4th of July works are near the Brooklyn Bridges. Yes, it's on the east side, which is amazing. So if you can go in Brooklyn or Queens or Lower Manhattan, anywhere where, well, of course, it'll be on the other side, obviously. You'd have a great view. The problem is the signal. Every single year, the problem is the signal. You could be there for hour on end, and then you have no signal, right? Now, do I want to go out there alone without Anthony? Absolutely not. I really don't. He's not convinced yet, but I don't think we can go live at night. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't want to be out late at night without Anthony. What fun is that? Like, I know that I want to show you guys the fireworks and all, but what good is it if I'm alone? That's no fun. I don't want to leave Anthony alone, you know? All the food talk is making you hungry? So I don't know yet. There is one place that I know of that I won't say. Yeah, don't do it alone. Exactly, Deb. There is a place that I am aware of that a lot of people you don't know about, but I don't know if they're sold out. And when I looked up to that time, there was no, like, they didn't have like a special. You didn't have to pay like hundreds of dollars to go to the top of a building, right? So I don't know about this place yet, but so far it doesn't look good. We could always go live in the day while everybody's waiting at night. Maybe we'll make hot dogs or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out like we always do. Oh, you looked it up, Virginia? She looked it up. It says spaghetti, ziti, linguine, or penny. My choice would be linguine. I love linguine. Yeah, you know what's bad about that though, Jeremy? Jeremy says, everyone, for 5 days I was strict, but on weekends I ate whatever I pleased. For me, I'm not talking for anyone else, but for me, I can't do that. I did that today. I have no clue what the calories are here. I ate this one meal, that's it. I'm not eating the rest of the day. Tomorrow I'm going to go back with all the restrictions and all of that, right? But this is my struggle, actually, and I've got to stop doing it, is you can't, not you, me, I can't be great for 5 days and then 2 days go off. Because if I do that, what's going to happen is I'm not going to lose weight. And it's like, it isn't going to work, all right? Because you have to be consistent. So I'd rather look at it like this. I'm going to have what I want, and that's it. Whatever it is, right? Because it's not just to lose the weight and to keep it off. It's to live. It's the rest of your life. You have to try. Let me keep saying it my way. I have to try to control what I do and be consistent, right? So during the week, or what I should say is not even during the week, because I work on Saturdays too, so I would say a better way of saying it, you okay, baby? A better way of saying it is, a better way of saying it is that if you're consistent, like this is what I used to do. I used to eat, like, I would never eat cottage cheese or yogurt on the weekend. I'm going out with Anthony.
Consistency.
Right? But no, I can't do that anymore. So what I do is I make sure to eat breakfast, don't skip on the weekend. All right, whatever you want, honey bunny. I gotta be consistent. So now I'll eat like a fork full of cottage cheese. I ate something. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be more consistent and be the same. Otherwise, you'll gain the weight back. At least for me. I'm talking for me now. So that's what I have to work on. This is what I used to do, right? Hi, Viking. How are you?
Viking?
This is what I used to do. And that's why I plateaued. I realized that. I figured it out, guys. For me, I plateaued because on the weekend I'd be like, okay, it's Saturday. Let's go get this. Let's go get that. Let's go like this. And then guess what happened? Everything I did from Monday to Friday, out of the water, right?
By the way, I decided to start doing the net got all misty-eyed when I told her. I decided to start doing the everyday weigh-in.
Exactly, Jerry. Yeah, I
She
told
loves the
Anthony.
everyday weigh-in.
It's called My Mom Jane. I'm going to look at that. Thank you, Lori. A documentary about Jane Mansfield.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, everybody said they'd rather see you over fireworks. I told them I don't want to go alone.
Jane was a fairly interesting person.
Yeah. Extra walking tomorrow, exactly.
It, so that's the reason. The net doesn't
and
want to go
also
alone.
less look, more volume, more fiber, more protein, less fat.
Obviously,
less
there was
high
some
calorie.
carbs here. There was like some bread.
Yeah, I ate, but I ate the bread. I ate all of that. But I'm full. I can't eat no more. I don't want to eat no more. And then I move on. That's it. This is what I wanted. So You can't completely restrict yourself either, because if you do that, then you're gonna go nuts. You're gonna eat all these things you don't really have to eat, right? And you're gonna gain the weight back. You don't want. Worst thing is gaining the weight back. Hi, Diana. So that's what we're doing. We're doing different ways. We're trying different ways. It's working because Anthony's losing weight. So there you go. You know. And
Did I do bad?
no, you didn't do anything
What?
bad.
Did you do
Jeremy,
something bad?
stop.
What could
You're
you
number
do bad?
one
You're
right
so
now.
nice.
Do you see that? You're so nice. We appreciate you, and we just
Appreciate
tease. You know,
that.
we tease.
You're number one according to the crown.
Oh my
thing,
God,
whatever that
Heather
means.
W. This is my favorite thing here is the eggplant rollatini. But I can
That
no
is
longer
Danette's
order that.
favorite.
See, what I used to do is order the meal, and it came with that big pasta on the side, and it would come with 3 eggplant rollatinis, and it would have mozzarella all over it, and it was way too much food, and I
Making
would
my
eat
stomach
till I
hurt
was
talking
so
about it.
full, and then I'd bring the other half home, and then it'd go on for days, and I'm like, no, let's not do that. You know how much I love the eggplant parm, man. I go, let's get a sandwich.
I think it's another In
And
Excess song.
It is another In Excess. We'll get the eggplant parm and we'll share it. I still get the cheese. I still get the eggplant. I don't need the pasta. We have some fish instead. Some salad. The salad's another amazing thing here. So you just kind of change some things around, tweak
Joe
it, you know.
Hernandez in the house. How you doing, Jed?
Been a
Joe?
little bit since we caught you live. How are you doing? We're good, Viking. We're good. How are you doing?
And I see Joe Hernandez.
Joe
in the chat.
Hernandez, Pat
Good to
Dion,
see
how are
you, Joe.
you?
Good to
Joe,
see
it's
you,
always
Pat.
great to see you.
Always great to see
You
you.
never messed up ever, Jeremy. Stop it. Stop feeling bad. You didn't
How
do
could you
anything.
mess up?
You can never mess up. You're so
You've
cool.
been so nice to us, so kind.
Yes.
And
Just
super
forget
generous.
it. Forget it. You didn't do anything wrong. Food is good. Wait, food is good and delicious, but it's not worth not feeling well. I agree with you. I agree with you. Like if you get that $4.99 pasta, like you should really not eat as much as you can eat. 'Cause first of all, it's only $5.
When the guy said
One
like
one
eight
bowl
bowls.
is worth the $5.
Eight
You know.
bowls? Yeah,
You can't
actually,
get it in the
one
diner
bowl of
for
macaroni
$5.
for $5
Where are you going to get pasta
is
for
worth it.
$5?
If
I mean,
you
you
only
can
have
make it
one
at home for less, but still, if
If
you're
you have
out.
one bowl, it's worth it.
Exactly.
And then when the guy
I do
goes
feel
like
better,
this,
Deb, I
when
do.
the guy goes like this and says, "Well, it used to be $1.99, but we had to go up." How much
Thank you,
did you go up?
Marisol.
$4.99.
And they've been in business for over 60 years. Over 60. I said, I almost fell off the chair. I said, Anthony, we're making
place
fun
was
of
there
this
60
place.
years.
We're thinking what new
We always
person
drive
moved
past
in
in the morning and
and
it
calls
always
it
looks
Pizza
fraudulent.
Garden. I was like, who calls their pizza place
Pizza
Garden? Well, apparently
always
this
just
place
drove
does
by in the
over
morning.
60 years ago.
Yeah, we just always
Yeah,
drove
every
by
time in the morning, on the way to
and
work.
we drive by in the morning and it always looks fraudulent. You know, the lights are out, the sign is
Thank you,
turned
Jeremy.
off.
We appreciate it. The restaurant next to
sign's turned
the
off.
Ed Sullivan Theater, where the Late Show is filmed, has the best eggplant rollatini. Really?
Which place?
Now I gotta go there.
Which restaurant is that?
What's the name? Do you
Is
remember?
that,
Oh,
yeah,
I remember
Sullivan?
when you told me about that.
Is that
Next to the Ed
Tony's?
Sullivan.
Is that
Oh,
Tony's
hi,
Monopoly?
Bob. How are you?
Or is that one of the other
Oh, I'm
joints?
so glad you're doing good, Viking. It's so nice to see you again.
Always good. We always want everybody to be doing good. Marisol Torres
Yeah, so
in
getting
the
back
house.
to the
Hey,
hi Marisol. Getting back
Another
to
one
the
of our
pizza.
wonderful,
Don't pay attention to me.
supporters here.
We're from the Bronx. I love Bronx pizza. But for me to say, and I mean this, for me to say that Brooklyn is better than the Bronx is saying something. I am not a snob because I come from the Bronx and I have to like say the Bronx is the best. I'm saying Brooklyn's the best because it
Joe
is. It
Hernandez,
just
member
is.
11 months.
Oh my
Thank you
God!
so
Thank
much,
you,
Joe.
Joe. Let me see what he said. Nice to see everyone, especially Anthony, out and about. Anthony
you, Joe.
goes out almost every single
I
day
go out almost every
to
day.
walk,
I
but
just
it's
can't
so
go that
little.
far.
He goes like 5 minutes,
And it's very-
and
it
it's
is
helping him
frustrating.
because
It's very
and he
frustrating.
has to move. He can't sit in the bed or in the chair all day long. So he
Very
makes it
frustrating.
his business to get out every day. We go usually
At
after
least
work,
just for a little bit.
walk a little, walk back. Sometimes we go to the diner, sometimes we don't. And Anthony moves. It's not that he doesn't move. That's helping him lose the weight. But if he was his old self, holy mackerel, you know
it
how
would be
much
so
he would
much
lose?
easier.
Oh my God.
It would be much easier. It
Yeah,
would be
so
much
getting-
easier, guys.
So getting back to what I'm saying, for me to say that Brooklyn is better than the Bronx, that's how honest
Using
I
the
am.
chat as
Am
a
I
mirror.
wrong? Do you think so too?
Yes, I think so too. That's
And
why
Manhattan
I said,
pizza,
they're like
I
the
think
Brooklyn-
Manhattan may come second.
No,
I
what
think
it is
it's
that
Brooklyn
Brooklyn-
and then Manhattan is second.
What it is,
What do
I
you
stand
think?
by what I said. The thing
And then
about
the
Brooklyn
Bronx.
is that there's so many of these places
Oh,
in
okay.
Brooklyn.
We'll check it out.
It's like you walk a few blocks and there's another one. And then you go, wow, this place is here. And then you walk another 4
We're
blocks
using
and
Prism?
you go,
Are we
wait a
using
minute, yes.
Prism, right? Yeah.
And then you go, wow, this place is here.
15%.
Yeah, we're going to have to
All right, hold on. No, go
get
ahead. You
the
can
other
keep
one
talking.
out. Yeah, and you go and you say, you mean this place is here? You mean this place is here? You're going to go for a little bit of a ride, guys.
Oh no, he's gonna what is it called? Gamble with the gambler. All right, here. Good when you have to heat.
There we are.
Do you want to heat up the calamari? Or
No.
No, we're just gonna leave it, right?
I think you got the wrong.
There you go.
There we go.
Are you ready? Go ahead.
Now we're gonna go and we're
Go
gonna
ahead.
put you guys in here,
110 people. Thank you for being with us.
and we're gonna plug
Okay,
you
now
into
we're
the,
on. Hold on. Now we're in an
and we're gonna plug you
old-fashioned.
into the gas.
There we go. We're in an old-fashioned tripod. Oh, let me show you the other side, and let me plug you in. Look, let me show you what the restaurant looks like. See it? It's now starting. It's a nice little place. We're in the back. Let me plug you in. Did you ever hear of a restaurant or a place called Larita? Jeremy asked. I never heard of it.
Larita? Where is it?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up. Why can't I get this in? What am I doing?
And then it's getting.
All right. Well, anyway, there's all leftover.
The other one, the one with the.
Oh, yeah.
With the turn.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me just remove this. Put that
The
in.
one with the turn. It's easier.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was two in there.
That's the one that's just for charging the phone. The one with the right angle, guys.
By the way, everybody else's food looks good too. Let me give myself some color. Look at that. Look at that cold saw. It's hideous. Hideous, I tell you.
It's hideous. Look away. I'm hideous.
Oh, Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Hi, Steph. Steph, admittedly, we were watching you last night.
We
but
were
it was
watching.
so late.
It was so
We
late.
couldn't.
I
We
couldn't
couldn't
bring
put
myself
hold
to
on.
say hello.
We couldn't say hello.
I didn't want
It
to
was
pick up the
so
phone.
late. We went to bed at 4 a.m, so that's how late it was.
It was
And you were
very-
talking about something that happened 2 years ago, and we were like, "Oh wow, poor little Steffi." But every
Poor little
experience,
stuff.
every experience is
I'll
an
remember
experience
for
for your
20
life.
months.
Thank
I'm
you,
not a
Hollow.
teen anymore.
No, you're not.
I'm. He's something.
George forgot hot wings. Just got back from the pub. Try Korean honey butter chicken. Ooh.
That sounds good.
Well, that sounds interesting. Yeah, move over a little this way because there we go. Because
You know which
can't
place
move
I like
this.
for Korean chicken? I usually like it is Mr. Tak. Mr. Tak
Yeah, we ate a
on
lot of it
Northern
once.
Boulevard.
How are
We
you,
went a
Steph?
little. I'm going to be honest.
Tommy says he's
Went
dizzy.
a little bit
Oh,
overboard.
all we ate was chicken.
All we
didn't
ate was
eat nothing
chicken.
else.
I
It was
asked
too
the
much.
guy. He was a very
How
nice
about
guy.
swimming in your favorite
It was this
pool and
huge
salt and you
Korean
didn't-
guy. It was this huge Korean guy. He was about.
Oh, yeah, he got
was about
down to
8.
a-
Yeah, he bent all the way
He
down.
bent over.
He was about 8 feet tall, 300
Got
pounds.
down to the table.
Got down to the
What
table.
did we ask?
And he said, "Well, what would you recommend?" And he said,
Janet, how are you?
"Why don't you just get this? If you want to try all the chicken, like." Get the whole
Yes,
chicken.
Steph.
It's basically an entire chicken.
Steph, you're so interesting.
They Mr. Tak.
You've lived in Boston. You've
Well,
been
Mr.
to
Dak.
prison. You're so innocent and so freaking cool. You always ask for an apartment or a place to live in New York. You go to Massachusetts to thrift.
Janet, how
You're
you
so
doing, Janet?
cool.
Interplanet
Steph, like, I
Janet.
have to meet you.
Simonello.
You and Helen and the rest of the crew. I want to meet all of
She
you.
wants to meet all of you. So like the guy said, what should you get? And he said, well, get this. You can try all the chicken.
It was a pile
it's
of
an
wings.
entire chicken cut up and
We
fried.
had not eaten anything. It was like
It took like an
7:30
hour
at night.
for them to make it.
It was like
late.
7:30 at night.
It was
We were
dark out when it
starving.
arrived.
We were
starving. He hadn't even had breakfast or lunch.
No,
the entire
and
day.
all we had was wings.
And we got
How
the
many
chicken.
wings?
No,
was it,
no, no.
20?
It wasn't wings. It was the whole chicken. It was all
But they were tiny
wings and
pieces.
drumsticks.
Yeah, but they were
was
little.
wings,
they looked like
drumsticks, and
wings.
thighs.
Why were they so little? They
They
cut
would,
them that
they-
way?
yeah, it was complete. It was basically a pile of
September.
Korean fried chicken.
Tell me what day in September. I gotta ask for. Hi, Clay.
We got
Back
that,
in the Clay.
and I know we
How
got
are
like
you
something
doing?
at the Korean
Maybe a
place.
salad,
I
a
think we got
connie,
like
maybe?
a salad, a connie.
I don't remember, it was
and I think I
small.
got fries. I think I got fries.
Just came to say I got a
like
pack
the
now.
Korean
Where you going?
fries, the
Tell us where
kimchi
you
fries.
going.
So he came to the table,
Just tell us
and
where
it was
you
a
going.
it was a mountain
Or where you
range of
going
chicken.
home?
And Danette and I were like rabid dogs.
I was
chicken
so
was
full.
good.
After that, I was so full, and it's like, you know, when
I was
you eat
like,
something and it's
you know
so
when
good,
you
you
look
gotta
at
have.
something and you go, oh, I know I'm going to take a lot of this home, and then you don't.
I
It's
think you
nothing
ordered a
but
beer.
bones.
Do you remember you ordered like a special
I got a beer. I got a like a.
It was a thin
I got
beer,
a
like a
beer. It was
Korean
like a
beer or
dark
something.
beer. No,
And
that's what it was.
what
It was
was
a
it? It was
dark
good. I
Korean
took a
beer.
sip.
They didn't have Guinness,
like
so he
beer
said
usually.
there was a stout. There was a Korean stout that they get from a certain place. And it was like
Hi,
a dark
Lisa
beer,
Lance. How are you?
Korean style. I forget what the hell the name of it was. The giant Korean guy would have remembered the name if he was here right now.
Yeah, Clay, where are you off to? I'm curious. Japan. Oh my God, Clay's going to Japan. Oh, enjoy.
Clay's heading to
and
Japan
safe
for a little
trip
while.
to you,
A
Clay.
safe trip to you, Mr. Clayton.
D. Michael and Holla with the singing back and forth.
So that was like one of those times where they bring
What's
you the
the
food and you
password,
go,
Holla?
oh, I'm never gonna have to. I can't possibly finish this.
And then after that, do you know what happened to me? I don't want to see another Korean
We
chicken.
haven't had
I don't.
Korean
we
fried
haven't had it
chicken
since
since
then,
then.
and
That
I
was
don't
like a
want
year
it.
ago.
That's because of me. Anthony's like, well, we can go back there, and I'm like,
can go
no,
to
I can
Korea.
never
I
eat
really
that
wanna
again.
go to Mr. Dak, and I wanna ask the giant
It was.
Korean
Let me tell you something. Did you ever think to yourself?
Can we get the whole chicken
I mean,
cut
all
up
joking,
again?
all joking aside, but you know, like when you're, what is it called, Anthony? When you have a bad experience with something, but it was like glutton. What is that called? Like, and you're like, okay,
Overindulgence?
but never again. You know.
That was great, but never
It really
again.
wasn't that much chicken, but it was all we ate. It was like too much.
It's a lot of, no, we had fries. They were kimchi fries. They were good.
The fries were good.
I personally
But-
think Mr. Dak is better than
Yeah, it is better than
the place that's famous.
Yeah, it's not.
that's
No,
in
this is
Bay-
better. We've
Bay
been there
Paris.
before too, and it's so much better. No, it's on Bell Boulevard.
It's on Bell Boulevard.
And
that's
it's
right.
on Northern Boulevard. That's where the first one is. What the hell is it called again?
What was the place called?
It used to be Uno's. Mad for
Wait,
Chicken.
Uno,
Mad for Chicken. It's okay.
I think it's better than Mad
But
for
Dak
Chicken.
is better, which is a
I
smaller
think Mr.
place.
Dak, which is a little
It's
place.
good, but I can't eat it no more. Like, you know, I overdid it.
It's a little place. It's a little Korean fried chicken
Anthony's
place.
like, we could get Korean chicken. I'm like, I don't want to ever touch Korean chicken ever again
It's
in
a
my
little
life.
Korean fried chicken joint, and
They
it's
give you
actually
little
pretty
cubes
small.
of
daikon.
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 And
Now-
it's so delicious in between bites, but the daikon gives you heartburn. And
said
it's
you gotta
so,
have this.
oh my God, it's like so much acid. I can't explain
The
it.
guy said you gotta have some daikon with that, and so we
Apple
got
said
that.
that's how she feels about tuna. Can't eat it anymore. Tuna fish?
So when they
Tuna
got,
fish
when,
in a can, you mean? Or like fresh
Mr.
tuna?
Dak is it's small and really dark.
Shut up.
Like you can't see anything.
Oh, shut up.
He shined a light on the chicken when it came to the table. It's like a nightclub. That's what it is. It's so dark in there. It's like, is it like a nightclub?
Yeah.
You could barely see your hand
Oh,
in front of your
Holla's
face.
YouTube channel. Thank you, Georgie.
Thanks, George.
Yes, thank you, George. See,
Mr.
George is
Holla
always
has a
good.
YouTube channel, guys. Check
Yes,
Mr.
I
Holla
forgot to
out.
say, and I forget all the time. I forget to mention our channel.
Check
George,
Holla out, check
George
the Clay.
dropped out back in the
Check
clay.
Clay out,
Check out
and check
Apple Martini.
Apple
Steph
Martini.
sells stuff by the
Check out
seashore.
Steph
She's
sells
cool.
stuff by the seashore.
She's up all night.
She's up
She
all
sells
night.
a lot of cool stuff.
Well,
And
not all night
if I
if you
have
wear
to,
George
most
lips.
of the time. Yeah, but if you
Actually, even if you wear
not
George
for
lips.
nothing, but Steph, you can sell your stuff a little bit higher. You're very, very, very generous. Steph sells stuff by the seashore is
Danette
very
is trying
generous.
to upgrade your price point.
I'm serious. You're very generous. Like, you're so cool. Because she's like us. She appreciates, let me tell you something about Steph. She appreciates her chatters, her audience, whatever you want to call, you know, the subscribers. She feels that they're her friends. I really feel that. I feel it. I don't have to ask her. I know it's true. And that kind of is like us. We feel close to you guys. Whether you feel that way back or not is okay. It doesn't matter. It's how we feel. And, you know, if we can help our friends, absolutely. We're very bad at that. I don't even say to subscribe to us when we're live. I mean, check out Monica, who's the Chopped Skulls. She just came out and dropped another video recently. Check out what's her name? Reverend Jenny Osario. She does things on Instagram. But Steph is so generous. She really is. And so is Apple. Apple comes from that tribe. Apple comes from the Steph sells stuff by the seashore tribe. Very generous person. Love her heart. Very generous. They're thrifters, but they're very, very generous.
Thrifty, but generous.
And both channels are amazing. Holla's channel's amazing. He picks great music for his videos. Check them all out. Help them out to get to 500 or whatever. And that's how we do it, right?
Yes.
Is there anybody else with failing to
Steph is way past 500.
I know, Steph. I'm not talking about Steph. But, yeah, Steph is amazing. Steph is so amazing. I was talking to Apple Steph about when we were together. She was talking about when you guys got together once. And I'm like, I think that's where I found her. I stopped at this channel. Thank you so much, Virginia. I stopped at this channel and I was like, I don't know, James. I don't know. Listen, I stopped at this channel and I saw this woman, like, with people coming in the house, and I thought it was your house, but Apple told me it wasn't your house. I didn't know. It was years ago, and people were coming in, and it seemed like everybody knew each other, and they were all laughing and having fun. And then you had like a doll, like a Ken doll or something, and I don't think his name was Ken. I think it was something else. And all of you were joking about this, like this Ken doll, and putting it like on the couch next to everyone. And I was like, oh my God, this community is so much fun. I said, Anthony, I don't even know where they are. If I was there, like, I would join. I would go and join and go in there. And that's when I met you, Steph. That's how I met you, just from scrolling and seeing you. And
It's
that was
Max
so
Herdal.
much fun. What was it?
Max Herdal.
Max, that's it, Max. And she had this doll, like grown
Max.
adults, just putting like the dolls in places and everybody laughing and meeting each other. It was just so much fun.
Locomotives also has a
Oh,
channel.
I didn't know
George
that.
remembers.
Locomotives, I didn't even know that.
I forget
Oh,
sometimes.
that's right, because he has the trains.
The trains.
Oh my God,
His
I have to
channel
check
is
that out. I'm
devoted to
so
trains.
sorry, James. I'm so lax. I'm so lax. Yeah, Reverend Jenny, she shows Maine, beautiful spots in Maine. I personally love Maine in the winter. When she shows that, it's like nothing else.
No, James, you and Foxy would get along too.
Oh,
Because
enjoy,
Foxy
Dad.
has similar interest in transit,
Have a great evening,
trains,
Dad.
buses,
Danny.
transit system.
That's right. Anybody else who has a channel and wants to drop the link, just go ahead and let us know.
Go ahead and let us know.
Tell the
and
moderator they'll put it
George
through.
or HC will pop that in there.
When are the bobblehead dolls coming out? I have no idea.
I mean, bobbleheads of us?
No, can't be of us. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you so much.
That would be something.
Oh, Raven, have you been in
How about that as merch?
Where is it? I'm trying to see.
Didn't it?
Raven, have you ever seen Steph sell stuff by the seashore? You would enjoy it. Just subscribe, Steph. Thanks, Virginia, for sharing. Oh, Raven, you would love her channel. Actually, I would love to see you there, too. I mean, I think you would love it. I do.
I think you'd have fun.
It's a bunch of women, mostly women, not all women.
Some do.
There's a lot of guys in there, too. But mostly it's women who sell stuff, like Steph says.
By the seashore.
She thrifts, and she gets some good finds. That's where I got my earrings that time that I showed you, which I paid way less than it should have been.
They're usually
hindsight.
all by the seashore.
And
like if Apple wanted to start doing
she
doing
could
that
do it
sales,
too.
she's gonna have to move to the ocean from.
No. So, she's a Bronx girl. Stop it.
She's gonna have to like do all of her life.
You would buy a
streaming on Ocean
bobblehead?
Beach.
Anyway, so Steph sells the stuff, right? And then she takes turns with other like thrifters that are on her channel.
Apple Martini's
Kathy.
assistants are hermit crabs.
And Apple Martini is one of the moderators there. All their moderators are amazing. The entire community is amazing. And then what happens is they take turns, and sometimes they go live when they're just packing up the stuff to send to the people, right? So that like 3 or 4 of them or 2 of them are just sitting there, and someone's telling like what do they do? Like a trivia. Someone in the trivia does
Kathy always does.
Kathy
the
does a trivia,
Kathy Weissman.
and so the people in the chat are also involved. And they're sitting there, and you're seeing them like with the bubble wrap, and they're just laughing. Sometimes they're laughing at nothing, and it's just so much fun. And it's really just, it's not even that. It's just that these are like really wonderful people. You can see it right through the screen. These people are nice people. I am so honored to have found you, Steph, and Apple. That's where I saw Apple, right there on Steph's channel as a moderator. And it's just so much fun. She has a lot of fun. They laugh over things, and it's just so much fun. Sometimes it's slower than other times, but sometimes, like yesterday, we tune in, was it 1 o'clock in the morning we put her on? I don't remember what time it was.
It could have been
and
later.
She's talking
We
about
were
how
pretty
she was
late.
in jail. I'm like, what?
It could have
This
been later.
sweet
We were up
woman,
pretty
and it was
late.
just something, and she mentioned it, and I'm like, yeah, that happened. I had that happen to me. It's called, what is it called, Steph? It's a timestamp ticket or something. And here's an example of that.
No, the like repair ticket or
It's like
something.
a repair ticket. Like if you get stopped on the street from a cop, a police officer, and you have a tail light broken. I'm using that as an example. Or your license, not license, your, what is it called? The thing on the car is like expired, right? Or a tail light's broken. You have to fix that within 24 to 48 hours, or whatever it is. It's been a while. I only had that when I had the...
Like that.
Yeah.
And
so
I
you
guess
have to
Steph
go...
didn't answer the summons.
You have to go get it fixed. And this is the car. I don't even know if it happened with the car, but you have to fix it and go to the precinct and show them. I had to do that once when I had an old jalopy when we first started dating. My tail light had broken and we didn't have the money. It was an old jalopy. The car was like $300 at the time. We had to go get it fixed. It cost more than the car. I had to go to the 45th precinct right in the Bronx on Tremont Avenue in Bruckner Boulevard.
As a matter of fact, I believe fixing the
show
tail
them.
light broke the rest of the car.
Then I was horrified last night, Steph, because I thought, oh my God, I was like a kid. I was so naive and so babyish. If I had to go to jail at that point, if I didn't pay that, well, first of all, I did it because I was scared. I was afraid of everything.
No,
I would have died. I would have died.
The funny part was just how Steph described it as just like
failure
orange
to
is the
appear.
new black.
Yeah, there it is. Failure to appear on a fix-it ticket.
Fix-it
That's right.
ticket.
So so they're trying to show her an example.
The part that made me laugh
nice
was Steph said, "It's just like orange is the new black."
And I'm like, Anthony, that's a great show. We never watched it. I want to watch it. She's talking about it. Now I want to see.
Yeah, you sold the net on watching something on Netflix.
I know it's supposed to be a great. Well, I love Netflix. They have all the good shows. Oh, anyway, I'm so behind.
The net scrolls back in the chat on the other phone.
No, we're not
and
a Pizza
sometimes
Garden
she's
now. They can't find us because they don't know who we are. We've never been there before.
They can't. I'm telling you, they'll never know who we are. They'll never know.
Hi, Susan. How are you? When you go and show us the outside area, where you at? Where we're at?
Where we
Well,
at
we got to get the
is-
bill first.
Where we are at is
When you gonna show us the outside area where you at? Actually, I walked through here before this
Yeah, she
neighborhood.
did,
I've driven
actually.
through here before.
it wasn't that many days ago. The
No.
net walked by here. Yeah, we did the whole don't
Oh,
driving.
Lori also. I'm sorry, Lori. Thank you for reminding me. Lori has an
Lori.
Instagram where you can see Winston, her cat. Winston is a doll. I mean, he is so adorable. He looks
Check
like
out
the
Winston
person,
on Lori's
the
Instagram.
best personality of a cat. Yeah, check out Winston at Lori Meller on Instagram. Thank you, Lori,
Yes.
for reminding me.
Winston O'Graham.
No, Jeremy, I'm not telling you the name of the restaurant. Don't tell Jeremy. You did enough. Come on. The cop with the brake light let me go fix it right then. Otherwise, $70. Wow. The order place did it for free.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when we got the thing fixed, the time the guy told Annette to fix something, when we got it fixed, it probably broke the car.
Yeah, after that, the car broke down. But you know, you got to have the lights on. Nowadays, you don't see old jalops like that anymore, you know? Apple and Lisa Lance agree to see Wentworth. It's much better. I never even heard of it. What's Wentworth? Did we hear of it?
Lisa Lance went to see. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Jeremy!
Jeremy.
I can't pay the tip if I don't know the address. Enjoy my
address.
lovelies. Oh my God, Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Aw,
thank you so much. I really
Jeremy.
appreciate that.
You know you don't
We
have to do that,
really didn't
right?
have
We
to.
appreciate that so
But we're
so
not
much.
mad at you.
We're not mad at you. We appreciate it. You've gone over and beyond already. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so much.
Jeremy.
Thank you so much.
Maybe
And
someday
thank
we
you to
can meet.
everybody.
What?
Thanks to everybody.
Yes, thank you all for being here. 108 of you. Oh my God. That should cover the tip. That when you paid
I think so.
150, it's going to be way less than that. So.
It's going to be way less than that. That covers
Oh,
the tip
women's
for tomorrow.
a women's prison Australia show.
What was
Thank you, Jeremy, so much.
the one in Australia? What was the name of that one? There is a show
I don't
in
know.
Australia. I don't remember.
Is the Bel
Yeah.
Air Diner in Astoria
that was
any
based
good?
on
I don't
that.
know. Did we ever go to the Bel Air? No, I don't think so. What was that one that's in Jamaica? Not Bel Air. Is it? No, I don't think
We've been
ever
to the
been
Jack's
to
Inn.
Jack's Inn a
and,
couple of times.
The Buccaneer.
I know, no, don't apologize. I know what you were trying to do, Jeremy. Other people have
know.
done that before. Coconut Telegraph does that every time we
Every
go to
time
the
we eat
Chinese
at that
restaurant.
Chinese
So now we
restaurant.
can't go there. I
He
should bring a
promised
gift
not
for
to
him.
pay the bill.
Yes, we should do, Ann. We should go there, buy a gift for him, and when he shows up, we just give him the gift. That's it. That's what I'm going to do.
Just want to like
Wentworth,
drive
she
around
said.
with something for
Don't
Coconut
apologize.
Telegraph in
You're
the car.
so
Never
generous.
apologize.
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
At
We appreciate it.
JG Wentworth.
Oh, that's on Netflix, Wentworth. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. There was a diner we went to, but I don't remember the name of it.
There's
And
the
then we
Classic
stopped.
Diners, another diner
Do you
in
know the
Queens.
one that's not in Astoria? It's in near Jamaica, not far from where like Jamaica Hospital
I
is.
mean the Georgia?
No, not the Georgia. It's a small little one, like it's by the train station. It's like in the corner. There's like only 3 parking spots.
That's the Classic Diner.
Classic? I don't know.
That's
We
classic.
went there a couple of times. Last few times we went, like a couple of years ago, they didn't have any air on.
Well,
It
yeah,
was
they
so
didn't have
hot.
the air on. That's
I
classic.
Can't handle it.
That's
I
classic.
Can't eat
It's in
meat.
the corner.
Yeah, it's in the corner.
Georgia's
Hi,
another
JD
place.
here. How are you? Thank you, Virginia.
The Buccaneer,
Georgia
and
Peach
Jackson
Diner.
are both 24 hours.
Yeah, so the
Court
reason
Diner
why
in
the court time.
Long Island City, I think.
Yeah, the reason why we went to eat dinner on a live is because Anthony can't really move around a
I
lot.
can't walk
So I
enough, and
figured,
it's
all right.
frustrating.
I know. So I
I
figured,
mean,
all right,
I
we'll
can
eat.
stand. I can walk around a little bit, but after a while, I can't stand up right now. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh wow, Sabby, where are you? Staten Island? Is that where you're? Where are you? Did you say Staten Island once?
Actually, I'm not sure. Is it
He
Sad-
says
Sadie? I
that
don't know
she
if
says
Sad-
that
Sadie's
she
in Staten
just
Island.
looks outside my window on July 4th and I see major fireworks. Well, in New York City, you can see fireworks everywhere. Even if you don't see Macy's, they're blowing it. They're already doing it in our neighborhood. It was like right outside our window the other day. Munchkin ran under the bed. She's scared. She don't like the noise.
Well, Munchkin's gonna hide
Apple said you need to go to the diner and see how it is inside. At the Westbury. What's the name of it? Westbury Diner? Well, we've been to the Westbury Diner in Long Island.
I've been to Old Westbury.
Old
Diner.
Westbury.
That's the
Where
one with the
Anthony
flies.
makes fun.
That's La Fly.
La
La
Fly.
Fly.
La Fly Berry Diner. Great kill. So you're in Staten Island. Yeah, you have a great view. Munchkins. Oh, Steph, do you still have the little kitten? Do you still have him? I think it was a him. I don't know if you still have him. Oh, that's okay, Freddie. Anthony's going to be all right.
The one
we have to go for, he's going for a CAT scan next week.
What was the hearts in the way?
For the romp.
That's different. That's the Asian. It's a little Asian diner.
All the restaurants
and there's
there
also
look
another
good, right?
diner. There's another one that's an actual diner.
No,
not Westbury.
Babylon. West Babylon.
West Babylon, not Westbury.
Yeah, we passed by. That was
the place we
the
went
Asian
with the flies. Old Westbury.
Not my cat, but yes, I remember you were watching.
I remember. I believe I told everyone.
He's so fluffy and cute.
I think I told everyone like I don't want to cast any aspersions on the place, but the name rhymes with Mold Westbury, and it's in Old Westbury,
it's a
New
shame
York.
Because they make good matzo ball soup.
They make good matzo ball soup,
salad.
and their matzo ball soup comes in a baseball helmet of sorts. it's a bowl with a lip.
But almost.
It's got a handle on it. It looks like the bill of a hat.
See why I don't drive, she says.
You finish eating the matzo ball soup, then you wear it on your head. The net likes a lot.
Aww. She started thinking she was my cat, so it's a girl. So I had to create some distance between us, my housemate's cat. Oh, I see. I forgot her name. I know you said her name. I don't think I could do it. I would get so attached. I love that people. Yeah, I love that people do that. It's a really great thing to do. But I think I would get too attached. That's just the way I am. I can get attached with an animal in 5 seconds flat. That's why I told Anthony, you pick whatever cat. Pick whatever cat you want. I don't care. I'm gonna love it either way. I don't care. Pick whatever dog, whatever cat. Has a problem? I don't care. I'll love it. It doesn't matter to me. I'll just love it instantly. It doesn't matter.
Munchkin's tiny. You see why we like this place, guys? They're just letting us sit here like...
Alex hasn't even been back. He knows we're live streaming.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Nobody's telling
I
us
just
to
call
get
her
the
the
hell
puffy one. She's so cute and puffy.
Amy Vogel, how you doing, Jamie? Yeah, they're just letting us do this here.
Do you want to end it, or
nobody's
do you want to continue?
Nobody's
How
saying
long have we
goodbye.
been live?
1 hour and 55 minutes.
Wow.
I told you, basically, if you don't plug in a battery or plug in a power bank, you got about 2 hours. This put us down to 15%. It would have lasted another, right up until like 2 hours.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Savvy. Oh no, only 4 years old.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, that's just a little while ago. It was only a couple of days ago.
Terrible. Oh, it's so
Savvy,
sad.
I'm so
sorry, Savvy.
Oh, I feel so bad. Hi, Mrs. Metalhead Warrior.
Metalhead, how you doing?
Another person who lost a cat. That's 5 people in like a matter of a month.
Dealing with pets passing away.
Terrible. I'm so sorry.
We're so sorry to hear that.
Hi, Emilio. Say hello to Emilio, Susan's son. How are you?
Emilio,
nice to meet
you doing?
She is. Everyone watching. Yeah, I feel bad. That's terrible. Oh, you're hearing cherry bombs outside? I would get attached also, but that is the idea, I guess. Yeah, probably. But the person who was watching Munchkin does it all the time. And she has like 2 dogs and 3 cats and a bird and fish. Her and her husband and children all have animals. So she had a room that she had Munchkin in by herself. And she fostered her for 3 or 4 weeks because she was a baby.
Munchkin was all by herself.
And the day she brought her back, her husband told her, she told us the story. Her husband said, okay, Jennifer.
Don't get attached to this one.
It's time. You have to bring him back.
You got enough cats, dogs,
because
and
I
fish.
could see, the husband's so in tune, I could see that you're getting
enough dogs,
attached.
cats, birds, and fish.
Yeah, and children.
And kids.
Now she's a grandmother, but we keep in touch sometimes on Facebook. But anyway,
if you can believe that, yes, they do.
So she had to bring the cat back the day that we went to see the cats, and that's when we got her.
It was just meant to be.
Yeah.
It was a coincidence. It was meant to be. It was meant to get a munchkin.
Thank you, Freddie. That's so nice. Oh, yes, the air biscuits. That's the reason why she was getting attached with Munchkin. Munchkin with the biscuits on the shoulder. I feel so bad, Sabby. Mittens. I know you mentioned Mittens before. It's so hard. What do you want to do? You want to end it?
I say we ended at 2.
Do you want to end it at 2? Okay, we've got a minute and a half.
2 hours.
Let's see if we can do this.
You know,
what have we
over 2
learned?
hours. What have
We learned that I don't know. What did we
We've learned that
we learned that
the
don't
old
come to
gimbal that I can't
Valentino's.
charge anything on will last you about 2 hours.
Listen.
That's it.
Hi, Margaret. How are you? Hi, Margaret. Good to see you.
Hey, Margaret, how you doing?
So, we learned that don't order a calzone at Valentino's. You can get it better somewhere else.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't really want to bring a cut-up calzone home and bake it some more.
It didn't look good.
It'll never turn out
It
right.
wasn't cooked enough. It was raw. I think it was cold, and I think they put it in a plate and put it in the thing. I don't think they did it. They didn't do it in the wrap like they do.
No one should ever give you hate for a good tip. Those aren't good delivery.
Oh no, we
boys.
always give good tips. Anthony and I are very aware of good tipping. Anthony's
Can't
mother
not
used
do
to
it.
be
My mother was a waitress, for like
and not only that,
88
my
years.
father would give like 25%. He always took care. We just grew up that way. It's the way we were raised, right, Anthony?
Yes. You know what's a funny thought I just
No,
had?
we don't always match. Although I have blue and blue.
It's very close.
Paula.
You
No,
know
the
what's a
ricotta
funny thought I
tasted good.
just
It was the dough. It was raw.
I was
and
thinking
wet.
of visiting my mother at one of the diners that she worked at.
do
And
you
I was
mean?
thinking of how, I don't know, Jack's. One
not
of the
there
diners
no
she
more.
worked at.
Okay.
No, I'm
No,
not
it was
thinking of
not.
visiting
It
her
was
there.
not the inside that was bad.
She
It was
ain't
the
there now.
crust, and it was
Neither's
wet
the diner.
because they didn't heat it up right, and it wasn't hot, and yet the stuff
Yeah.
was all coming out.
I was just saying, I was thinking
sorry,
of when I would
okay.
visit my mother at the diner.
Oh, when you
And I would
visited
get,
her.
a thought just occurred to me. Then that interrupted the whole flow of that story.
I thought you were talking about visiting now.
I'm gonna visit my mother where?
I didn't learn absolutely anything from this live stream. As a matter of fact, I think I lost some brain cells.
Who's that? Which wise guy
Georgie.
is that?
Wise guy George. I learned it's possible to be double charged for dinner. Never heard of that.
It is possible.
Yeah, and it was American
it's seemingly
Express.
impossible, and yet
And it was
happened.
double, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on?
He
here?
wanted to give us some food or something. I was like, no, we're okay.
I printed out my.
Yeah.
I
Do you think she
printed
did it
out
on purpose?
off the internet.
Do you think she
the
did it on purpose,
shit
or she just made a mistake?
From American Express, the thing that
You
says,
have to check
and there
your-
it is.
your
There's the
things. You have
restaurant
to.
once and the restaurant again. It's restaurant 2 times. Johnny
All right, well,
2
tell your
times.
thing you wanted to tell before it's gone.
So I was gonna say, so I'm sitting here, and suddenly it occurred to me that, I was thinking, I used to visit my mother when she worked. I didn't mean go and visit her now in the cemetery.
No, I thought you wanted to visit where she used to work. That's why I was like, what are you talking
I
about?
can't visit them either. I
They're
can
all-
visit
they're
them
all
in the diner
closed.
territory
The
and the
diner's
diner
closed.
cemetery also, where they put ancient diners. Diners
Oh my God,
closed.
Georgie.
So I used to go and visit her, and I always get this was what suddenly popped into my head. You know when something just pops into your head and you don't know where it came from? And I was thinking to myself, I thought I used to always get like a roast beef sandwich, a roast beef on rye, the classic, with
Jack's
mayo
on
on it
Square.
at Jack's.
Those were the
And then
best.
sometimes I'd get that, and it
Or
would
the
be so
turkey
delicious
sandwich.
with medium rare roast beef. And suddenly it occurred to me, I have the feeling I haven't had a roast beef sandwich in 20 years.
But you have.
No, I haven't. Corned beef doesn't count.
No, you
Pastrami
have.
doesn't count.
You used to get it at Jersey Mike's. What are you talking about? That's
But
roast beef.
that doesn't
You mean
count.
a real place.
I mean a real place.
Jeremy, you're
Jersey
absolutely
Mike's is
wrong. We
ephemeral.
absolutely do believe you that you've been following us for years. We do.
I believe you. There's a lot of people that didn't even that that followed us.
I'm
for a
not
long
cheap. I
time.
just never thought of it. What are you talking about?
I
You're
just-
still a smart guy, George, even with losing brain cells, says Holla.
He's still a smart guy.
Apple is a
And a
juicy
smart
one.
aleck.
You know when the first time I saw Apple, guys? This was hysterical. It was again on Steph. Steph brought Apple a package.
See,
again,
we've
they're
already
so-
gone over the 2
See,
hours,
look.
by the way.
Steph and Apple and their community is so nice and giving. They give each other things. Anyway, I saw Apple Martini. I think she had like, did she have rollers? You had rollers in your hair, I believe, and you had something covering it, and then you took it off, and you were all dressed up in your apartment, and you were opening up the gifts from Steph, and it was just so lovely. I swear to God, it was so lovely.
Oh, I do. I remember that too. I
Do
do
you
remember
remember
that live stream. Sammy used to go to the El Greco in Sheepshead Bay.
Oh,
Pancakes
yeah,
at 3
yeah.
a.m.
I remember
Those were the
that.
days when everything was open.
You're
late.
innocent, says Apple.
Or open 24
Yes, wig.
hours.
That's right. You were wearing a wig. That's right. You put the wig
Yeah,
on.
you were wearing
You
a
were
wig.
wearing a wig, and you were
I
so
thought it was
funny.
your own hair at first.
No, but then she said it.
Because first of all, I'm always confused.
Yeah, you are always confused.
I was like, who's that?
That hasn't changed.
Who's that? Should I squint? And I said,
Well, we never saw her before. Yes, it was a wig with rollers. She was funny. I thought she was funny.
I was like, is Apple changing her hairstyle? The wig with rollers, that's right. Oh, actually, the last time
Mystery
I
box,
just remembered.
that's
A real roast beef sandwich, the last real roast beef sandwiches I had was at Brennan and Carr.
That's right, with the spackle.
With the no, that was the other place.
Oh no, I didn't like Brendan Carr
She
that
didn't
much.
like
It's
Brennan
all
and
right.
Carr.
No,
So,
the
but
place
the
in
real
Brooklyn.
roast beef was the other place,
Oh my
John's.
God! See if Dutch
in
would see it,
Brooklyn.
he knows.
John's original.
What is it called? John's.
Johnny roast beef.
Johnny's
Or
roast beef.
John's.
It's in the name.
It's John's original.
Oh my God!
Original
That was
John's
the place
Deli.
where we were live, and I thought you didn't get any napkins, and you said, "Where's the napkins?" Well, they have paper towels on every table.
The
There's
paper
only 3
towels.
tables.
What, you don't want these?
But they give you this dark, like darker than the soda, this dark black
thing
gravy.
like the
And
gravy.
you like dip it in or you put
It looks
in
like
and
molasses.
it's like, you don't care if you make a mess. As a matter of fact, you go there and make a mess. It's so
supposed to make a
delicious.
mess.
That is the best roast beef sandwich I've ever had, and that's saying a lot because the roast beef sandwiches we used to
Rolling
get in the
Roaster
Bronx.
we've been to, but we haven't
What
been
was
there
the
in a
place in
long
the
time.
Bronx where we used to work? The A&P across the street. Those roast beef was so good.
What, Busco's?
Busco's used to be good. When I was a kid, you don't remember.
You took them when they was a kid.
When I was a
never
kid,
went as a
Busco's
kid.
was known for
I
their
went in
roast
as a
beef.
grown-up and it was highly inferior.
Rolling Roaster, I can't stand. Sorry,
I don't
nothing
know
against
why she
anyone in
says that. I
Brooklyn.
think
I
Rolling
realize
Roaster's
it's
better
an
than Brennan and
institution.
Carr.
I realize most people go there all the time.
We don't
Maybe
agree
I just
on
didn't order the
everything.
right thing. I don't know.
Oh, John's Deli, a good place. That is right, Holla.
Holla, that's one of the
Johnny
best
roast
sandwich
beef.
places. Let me tell you, we only went there once. We got a Johnny's roast beef, a big one. We shared it. We brought the rest home. But I remember looking at the menu and looking at other things that were there, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like the
There's
other
a lot
things
of things
look
on
good.
there that look
They
good,
had
but
some
the
kind
thing
of meat
about that
with the
place is-
what's the greens called? The Italian greens you like?
Oh, broccoli raw.
Broccoli raw with something like a roast pork. Oh, it looks so good.
You
sorry,
sure you're
Ken.
not thinking of the Fonties?
No, I'm not. Defante's is another place. Defante's, you go for
Defante's
eggplant.
is ridiculous,
eggplant. Defante's, we've been there several times.
The
But
Fonties,
John's,
you
we
can
only
get
went
anything
once.
there. At John's, you know what it is about
I
John's?
don't know about John's. We
is
only
the
got
place-
one thing.
John's is the place, when you go in there, there's a great thing. There's a lot of great sandwiches. They all sound delicious. But the problem with John's is when you walk in John's, you go, should I get something else or should I get the roast beef? And invariably you find yourself going, no, I think I should get the
No,
roast
you got to
beef.
get the. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. Oh, Raven loves broccoli raw. You like the bitterness of it, or it's just good for you? Hi, Thomas Johnson. Evening, everyone. Just finally home and sitting down. Well, relax. It's Saturday night. You need to relax.
Sit down, relax.
Anyway,
Thomas.
yeah, no, we know where all the good sandwich places are. That's another thing.
Oh, $20 super chat from
let's
Mrs.
go,
Metalhead Warrior.
Thank
Happy
you so
Saturday
much,
from
Mom.
us. Thank you so much, Mrs.
From us and
Metalhead.
Jax.
Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, Jax.
And Jax.
Mrs. Metalhead, can you send us a picture of Jax so we can share Jax on our channel?
They could share
I
them in
can
the community
email,
post.
it's raspberrysquirrel6@gmail.com.
@gmail.
Thank you so much for that. That was so generous
Thank you
of
so
you. We
much.
appreciate it. I want a turkey Reuben. Oh, that sounds so
my
good.
gosh.
That's my go-to sandwich is always turkey. I have it all the time, so that's why I,
I
don't
see
like
Nelly
to get it.
in the chat
because I get it all the
mentions,
time. Hi Nelly. Hi there. It's a place
Liebman's.
called. Oh my God, Liebman's is my
It's
favorite
so
deli
good.
of all time. Not
Liebman's
new to
is
us,
so
Nelly,
great.
but thank you for mentioning it.
Liebman's
I
is such
think
an
that
unsung hero.
Liebman's blows
I
out.
think
sorry.
Liebman's is
Overall,
better overall than-
better than Katz's,
Better than Katz's for
Sarge's,
everything
better
together.
Than Second Avenue Deli.
I'm not sure the pastrami is better than Katz's.
No.
But as an overall package,
the
I think they're
soup,
better.
The pastrami, the French fries,
I think they're a little
old
better than
Jewish
Sarge's for
deli.
everything, and I think they're
It is
definitely better
amazing.
than Second Avenue.
The soup is the best there.
I
Next
still
comes
think
Sarge's.
nobody touches Katz's for the pastrami.
I think the
But-
pastrami is better in Liebman's, and that's my
But
opinion.
Liebman's
I think
is
it's better than
one hell of a deli.
But you have to
That place
remember-
is so good, everything. The soup is amazing.
The soup is better than anywhere
pancakes,
else.
amazing.
Potato pancakes, amazing.
The
You need New York City food?
Frickin'
Oh my
ridiculous.
God,
Oh,
Nelly,
the
you had to
knish.
mention it. The knish is amazing. Not as good as Jonas Schnitzel. Oh my God,
not
we
as
didn't
good as
even-
Jonas
Schimmel.
but pretty damn close, by the way.
The mushroom and spinach we got.
The fact that they're even close.
I gotta
by the
go
way,
back.
Just gonna
I
say,
gotta
the
go
fact
back.
that they're even close to Jonas Schimmel really says something.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, it's a
They're
Jewish
very
deli.
good.
Liebman's is the best. Now
Nelly
now
has
again,
said it.
I'm now Nelly. You get the award for the best deli. However,
No line at Liebman. That's
keep,
right,
right.
Asnan
But keep
boy.
in mind that again we're critiquing. That doesn't by no means mean that Katz isn't good or Sarge's or Second Avenue Deli. In Manhattan, those three delis, Sarge's, Second Avenue Deli, and Katz's are all
I'm gonna do
amazing.
my Mount Rushmore.
Oh my God! But
My
here's
Mount
the thing.
Rushmore of Jewish delis is Katz's, Sarge's, Second Avenue, and Liebman's. That's
Mine-
the Mount Rushmore.
Mine is Liebman's, Sarge's, Katz's, and what was the last one? Second Avenue. I don't know. You know what? I don't even
I
want
didn't
to
have
say
them
that.
in order. I just meant I
Oh,
just
okay.
put them.
I don't
like
even.
the
Yeah,
four-
those four
the
I agree.
four,
I
the four
definitely agree.
statues.
But I got to tell you, to be completely honest, each one has something a little better than the other. Like the corned beef might be better in one than the other, and blah 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 blah. Second Avenue Deli is another one that people don't talk about. Their restaurant is
Hung with
excellent.
mustard, says Hala.
Excellent. The only difference between Katz's and the other delis is that Katz's cuts it by hand, so you
Hand
get those
cut.
thick chunks. It's delicious. All right, here we
Frankel
go.
also cuts by hand.
Yes.
I really should
You
don't
didn't
sleep
go
on
there.
Frankel.
Oh,
I didn't go
Frankel's
there,
is
but then that
delicious,
gave me a
too.
bite of her pastrami.
But we haven't
egg,
been everywhere.
And that was so damn good.
Yeah,
it
we
was
haven't
ridiculous.
been everywhere. We're only mentioning where we've been. There might be
Frankel's
something
was
else.
delicious.
I don't know. But the thing about Katz's that I don't like, okay,
You're
we're
gonna do
critiquing
Frankel.
now, we're critiquing, and I will take this to the bank because this is the truth. The problem with Katz's, and
We've
to
been
me,
in there leaving since we've been here.
the problem with Katz's to me, and I bet you're going to agree with me. The problem with Katz's might be a thing because they're trying to attract all people and not just Jewish people or people who want the Jewish experience, the Jewish deli, or people that want plain. And this is it. Katz's Deli has the plainest, limpest, softest bread that, in my opinion, don't hold up to the meat. They
I
don't.
think it's just that that's
It's
the bread
so
they've been getting for years.
plain. It has no flavor. You agree then, because you just said it without
That's the bread.
saying
I
it.
don't dislike their bread.
The bread
You
in
see, what I
Sarge's
do
is
I go.
the
I go
bread in
off-
Liebman's.
I flip over from
Sarge's is
that by going.
plain.
Did you want to take just
No, I don't think so.
No.
Thank you.
But
You don't want it,
thank
right?
you. No, no.
any room for dessert?
Thank you.
Do you want anything dessert? You want a cappuccino or anything?
Can I get a cappuccino?
Can I have a decaf? You want a decaf?
Yeah, make it
Two
a
decaf
Two
cappuccinos, thank you.
cappuccino.
Thank you for
very
everything. I
much.
appreciate it. Oh, also one more thing. Can we have 2 glasses of just ice? Thanks. All right, so what we saying? Oh, yeah, the bread in Katz's is so plain. And if you ever see people eating it, you see like the juice goes through and it gets wet. It's not the Jewish rye that I love.
Yeah, but the way you do it,
It's
Liebman's
not the
has
Jewish
amazing bread.
rye. Liebman's is the best.
The way you do that is,
And
no,
the other one. What, get it on a roll, but then it's not Jewish.
You gotta get it in Katz's, you gotta get it
Get
on
on
the
a
club
roll.
roll.
Yeah, but who
everyone
wants it
knows
on a
the club
roll? You want it
roll is
on
the way to
rye.
roll.
Yeah, but
In
you don't know
Katz's,
that. People don't know that.
The professionals go club roll.
Yeah, the professionals do because
professionals.
because their rye bread is not authentic Jewish rye. That's why.
I don't know about that.
Oh, Apple agrees with me. See,
Go with it, but like, I'm getting a hot cappuccino.
Jeremy has a question about baseball.
What's
yeah,
that?
we're getting hot. That's why I want to put ice in my water. It's not cold anymore.
What's that? Shoot.
Let me see. What did he say? Also, Anthony, I pre-ordered Van Halen Balance double orange vinyl reissue. Wow, Georgie.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, did you ever see David Kingman hit a moonshot out of Shea Stadium? Jeremy wants to know. I don't even know who David Kingman is.
Dave Kingman.
I don't remember.
Dave Kingman, he was one of the great home run hitters.
Right,
and one
Raven,
of the
exactly.
He was one of the great home run hitters and one of the huge jerks in baseball history.
He was a Met? Yeah?
Yes, he was a Met for a while. Oh my God, I remember the days of Dave Kingman with the moonshots and the 210
So did
batting
you ever
average.
see him, like you said?
Of course I saw Dave
I mean, what he
Kingman.
asked, though. He asked if you saw him hit
Yeah.
the ball.
I saw him hit like.
I only have one
saw
great
that
Jewish
game
jelly
once.
and
I
one
was
good
watching that
Italian.
game on
Those like
TV
they're
once,
great. That's
where
good.
he was in. He was in Chicago, in Wrigley Field when the wind was blowing out, and he moonshot
George.
like 3 home runs out onto the street.
Out
He
to
was
the
one
street.
of- out into the street.
Oh,
one of them,
God,
I
those
think,
jellies
landed
are
on the
best.
building across from Wrigley Field, like broke a window in the
What you
in the
talking
apartment
about,
building.
Willis? Really? Oh my God, Thomas
You
Johnson
were there
said,
live?
love that dense rye bread. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
Katz
the one.
doesn't do.
I know
Nobody
the
talks
shot.
about.
I saw it on TV. You were there at the ballpark. Yeah, that's the one that went over the back of the bullpen. It went over the back of the bullpen
So
into
you
the
were
parking
there?
lot.
Wow.
Jeremy was there. I remember I read the book. There's a book about the '86 Mets. So the beginning of the book, it's called Bad Guys Won. It's all about the '86 Mets, and a lot of the Mets were being interviewed, and they're talking about the days before the '86 team, when like Kingman was still on the team, and I think it was Ron Darling who said, as a rookie, you came to spring training, and I remember going like thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet Dave Kingman, because Kingman was still on the team when Ronnie was brought up in the early
That's
80s.
funny, Thomas.
And he said in an interview in the book, when the writer interviewed Ron Darling, he goes like this. He said, it had never occurred to me in 1,000 years what an awful guy he was. He was horrible.
He didn't know at the time?
It was because he said, when you're a rookie, you starry out about every major leaguer. And he said it was spring training, and he
That's
said
right,
his first
Heavy. You know how we
experience
do.
with Dave Kingman was he said hello to him. Dave Kingman ignored him, and then a bunch
Absolutely,
of kids
Lori,
were
absolutely.
asking for autographs, and the Mets were a terrible team at the time, and Kingman was one of their few stars, if you could call it a star, and he was the big home run hitter, and there was the guys, and this. I don't know who's responsible when the ball hits the house. I think you got to fix the glass yourself.
That's a good question, actually.
So he said it was these little kids, asking for autographs, leaning over.
And he wouldn't do
before
it?
the thing. And
Get out of here.
Dave Kingman walked over to the little kid, and Ron Darling said, "I remember watching Dave walk over to these little kids, and he gave us all a look, and we were standing there. The other players were signing balls, even guys that were like nobodies were signing balls. Someone asked me for an autograph," Ron Darling said, and I was like, who am I? I haven't even played a major league game.
I remember them
And this was
talking
in
about that. That's who
this
they were
was
talking
in the
about?
spring training, and he never even played a game. So he said spring training. He signs the ball, and Kingman went over to the kids and said, "Sure, I'll sign your balls, kid." He signed the ball for the kid like this. This little kid leaning over, He signed the ball, he showed it to the kid, and he said, "Here, kid." And then he turned around and flung the ball into the outfield.
Oh my God.
And walked away.
What a
Laughing at
jerk.
the time. And Ron said, "Holy crap.
Ron said that?
What a dick." He said, like, he turned to, I forget what ball player he said he
Shane, how
turned
are
to.
you?
And the
How's
guy
everyone-
was
how
like
you
more of
doing?
like a veteran. He turned to a ball. I forget
I
who
hope
it
one of the
was.
other ball players gave the kid a ball.
And-
Like, come on.
I think it might have been Ed Kranepool said to him, "Yeah, welcome to the major league. Welcome to the major leagues, kid." To Ron Darling, and Kranepool walked over and signed the ball
see,
and
he's a
handed it to
class
the
act.
kid.
Kranepool is a class act. That's
Welcome
why.
to the Mets.
Wow.
That's what he said, not the majors. He
Welcome
said,
to the Mets.
"Welcome to the Mets,
So
kid."
that's what Ron Darling experienced right
Yeah,
from the
he
beginning.
said,
Why
Darling
would you
said,
do that?
"Our star."
Why would you do that?
Nobody went to the snacks. No one did.
Everybody
Because you
went to
never
see
knew.
what he
You
was
didn't
gonna
know
do.
what the hell where the
Yeah, I
ball
was thinking the
gonna
same thing,
land.
Holla. Like he should like tell that story. That kid
I
is
had
not
a
a kid anymore.
1975. I had one of these you know when you get the program.
Alrighty. Good, man. Do something.
How about let me do
First of
something
all, we
while I'm
don't
doing
appreciate the Capitals, and secondly, Shane, nah, don't think so.
So long.
Yeah, bye bye. I asked how you were doing and how were you, but
Shane, how are
I guess
you
we
now?
know
I
how
know.
you are now. Anyway, go ahead, Aunt. So that's amazing. He told that story.
No, nobody went to the
Like,
snacks.
why would you ever do that
Because
to a
you never
child?
knew. It was
Come
that
on.
was his one power. Was power. He had so much raw power. But he was like 6'6". He was like as big as a
I don't
house.
remember him at all.
He was like scary. He had that one amazing season when he left the Mets. When he left the Mets, he signed for this big contract over in
Hi, Nikita, how are you?
Chicago.
Hi, Michael,
Playing
how are you?
for the things. Like, that was the only time he had a
Yeah, a
high
little
batting
sour,
average.
just a little.
He
Just a
batted
little.
290 something that one season in Chicago for the Cubs. He batted 290 something. He had like 48 home runs. He had like 100 and like something home like
Oh,
RBI.
that's all right, Virginia. We saw
Con
him
Kingman, I
immediately
remember that.
with the Capitals. Con.
That was the other one. That was the other one that Ron Darling said in the book for the interviews about the '86 Mets.
Maybe, Holly, you never
In
know.
the interviews, he said that like, oh my God, he said that like, we all love the fact that you could get a nickname, except for Dave Kingman. He said Dave Kingman loathed the nickname Kong.
Oh, they called him Kong?
Kong
Why,
Kingman,
'cause of the
like
size?
King Kong,
Because he
like,
was big?
because of the home run power. So he loathed
Why
that
would you
name
loathe that?
and
That's nice to get a name.
lobbied for them to call him Sky King. That's what he wanted them to call
Like
him.
the ball's going in the sky?
Kingman. He loved that nickname and loathed the Kong nickname. And if you
I'm
called
sorry
him
to hear
Kong,
that,
he would like
So
spike
sorry
you.
for your loss.
Was that Nikita? What happened?
Dad heading to South Carolina for his uncle's funeral. He died Thursday
Oh,
night.
that's so
That was
so
his mom's
sad.
sister husband.
Send us condolences
Yeah, condolences. Sorry about
to
that.
Dad, Nikita.
I hated
I know
the
you often
Nolan
lunch with
Ryan
Dad. I
trade.
know.
Yeah.
Who said they hated the Nolan Ryan trade?
No, Jeremy. I hated the Nolan Ryan trade to Houston.
How did everybody did?
All the Mets got was a fading Fagrosi.
Jim Fregosi.
Oh, Fregosi.
Jim Fregosi was a star.
Yeah, right. It is harder to
The
get a
year
football signed.
the year before they got him in the trade, he was a star. The year they got him in
Yeah,
the
I'm
trade,
sorry about that.
he was a nobody. He went from
Oh no, he was
star
only
to
16.
nobody.
Oh my goodness.
Jim Fregosi went from star to nobody in one
Retro
year.
Mike loved Lee Mazzelli. I remember him.
Everybody loved Lee Mazzilli.
The
He was
Mighty
the
Bull,
Mets.
boom, boom, boom. The Mighty
boom,
Bull has
boom, boom.
entered the room.
How you doing,
How
Mighty
you
Bull?
doing?
Lee Mazzilli was the matinee idol of the early
I think
80s
our, I
Mets.
think our coffees are coming.
Coffee.
A nice
And ice.
You didn't get it ice, did you?
No,
No, you didn't
we're
get
getting ice on
I
the
thought you
side.
said nice, so it's nice and cool
No,
in
we're
here.
getting ice on the side.
The ice is for the water.
When Nolan Ryan pitches, nobody leaves the stadium.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, way too
Who's the
young.
guy? I was watching it when a million years ago when Ryan was still with the Los Angeles Angels. You know, they changed their name so many goddamn times you can't ever
Yeah, I'm
remember
really
who they
so
are.
sorry about
At the time, they were the California Angels. That's right. You know, they changed their name like millions of times over the years. So he was still pitching on California Angels, and I was watching a Yankee game. I wasn't a Met fan, but I really liked it. I was like,
You weren't
I
a
was
Met
like-
fan?
No, I wasn't a Yankee fan.
I was like,
I wasn't
what?
a Yankee fan. I was a Met fan.
Watching
But
the
I watched
Yankees.
the Yankee game because, like, number one, I had to see Nolan Ryan because
Anaheim.
Ryan was was pitching against them, and
George.
with the California Angels, he was pitching against them. And so, like, I could kind of root against the Yankees or whatever, or root for Ryan. And it was ridiculous. I saw this game. This game was... Ryan pitched a game. He threw 179 pitches in the game. It was a shutout. I think he struck out 17 Yankees or 18 Yankees, but he also walked 9. He walked 9 or 10 guys. The Yankees
Oh,
walked
wow.
9 or 10 times. Every time. A Nolan Ryan rookie card. That's a valuable card.
Wow, that's nice. No ices for us because we're not going to eat anymore. We're just going to have a drink.
You
don't want dessert, right?
10 and
Do you want dessert?
No, I don't think so. I think he walked 10 and struck out 17 or 18 Yankees. He walked like 10. And I think it was like a shutout or he gave up 1 run. It's like, but like every time he put anybody on.
Right, Jeremy. It's not signed, he
Not
said.
signed. Oh, man. Still great.
Holla was a Met fan since birth, since conception, actually.
Yeah, so I'm watching this game. And
I'm
it was
still
like
wanting
when
to talk about the
and
rye
I'm just
bread, and
thinking
he's still
about-
talking about Mets.
I'm just thinking to myself, in this day and age, when pitchers like come out of the game before they hit 100 pitches, a lot of times, in this day and age, like that's almost like superhero stuff. He threw like it was 80 something pitches, 179 pitches in the game, and I think once he threw 191 pitches in a game.
You still love baseball
180
cards?
pitches.
Retro Mike, if you go to certain places, actually you could probably order it online, but like Dan's parents' house, they have the old baseball cards from the 70s and
A
80s.
Jeter rookie sign?
They cost
That's
a
pretty
little
good.
more,
That's a good.
but you never know what you're going to get.
That's
They've
a
never
good
been
one.
opened, you know? Catchers for Houston would take a sick day when Nolan Ryan pitched. Really? People didn't show up? You have a Bernie and rookie Jeter signed? Wow. Apple?
Even with the big gloves, it was too much. Yeah, you needed extra padding.
I don't
And all
understand the thing Anthony says. He says Maryland. Maryland, let's go back to the rye bread. Yeah, all the other delis have better rye bread than Katz's. Katz's has horrible matzo ball soup. Oh, it's awful.
I
Am
like
I
the
wrong?
smell of them
It's
with the.
awful.
I don't
Every
think it's that
other
bad. I don't think
place.
it's bad.
Oh, you don't like it. You never order it.
I don't think it's that.
The other ones are better.
I do like it better
other
on the
ones are
roll.
better.
I do like it better
No,
on the roll.
I'm talking about the soup.
Oh, the soup. I don't
Yeah.
really care for the.
Katz's
A lot of
soup
people
is
like
horrible.
Katz's soup.
Because they don't
I
know what it's
really
supposed
like
to taste like.
I
That's
don't
why.
really like it.
Go to
I
Sarge's.
think it's okay.
Go to Liebman's is the best.
Sarge's is pretty darn
and
good.
so is Second Avenue
Liebman's-
Deli's as well.
Second Avenue Deli's
They
is
have the
excellent.
little
I think
second-
they're one step below Liebman's.
Maybe.
And Sarge's is
Sarge's
and
is
Second
good, too.
Avenue are like on a
Yeah,
par
they're the
with each
same.
other.
But they make it different. Sarge's is dark and Liebman's have the little flakes. You know the noodle flakes? They're like little squares.
Yes. I tried live streaming once. at
He was
Second
joking,
Avenue.
he
They
said.
just have no signal.
I thought you said you didn't care about the Mets that much, Holla. But I don't know when you're joking and when you're serious anyway.
You see how we say we're going off and then we don't?
Oh, Sarge's is on 3rd Avenue. We've been there before.
We were saying goodbye about a half hour
Well,
ago.
here comes our coffee.
Here comes our coffee and now we're going to milk this.
And Liebman's is in the Bronx. Oh, wow.
Thank you
that was
and
good.
thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
And what else do you want, babes?
Ice.
Ice. Oh, so it's like a couple of glasses of just ice.
Just for the water.
Just plain ice.
Would you like cinnamon?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure. I'm not turning down
That's
cinnamon.
enough. That's enough. Thank you. Wow, look at that, guys.
Great. Thank
All
you.
right, let's see if we could. Hold on. Let's see if we can. Maybe this will be a better thing. Hold it like this so you don't burn yourself. That's what the thing is for. Okay, hold on. Go down. We want to see your face a little. Not all the way down, just a little up because you want to show the coffee. Come to the center. No, I mean this. Bring this to the center. There we go. Up a little. Center. Center is towards me. Center is towards me. The center between us. That's it. Now you go up. No, you stay there. Stay there. I'll go up. Turn it this way. Thank you.
Could you stop moving my hand
All right,
around?
now hold on. Hold on. Wait, you go right here. Hold on. Now look straight. Now look
What's going on here?
Look straight. Look straight. You're not straight. Your face. All right, where's the thing? Where's the camera?
The green dot.
All right, that's good.
Is that okay?
Yeah, Anthony, move.
Can I drink?
Look, guys, you see the cappuccino?
Perfect thumbnail, says Freddie.
You should do it like this. Why are you mixing it? We have no sugar in it. All right, guys. Cheers. Ding.
Cheers.
Whoa, is that hot? Oh, I think I just burnt my lip here. Man, that's hot.
What are you going to use your ice for? The water?
Oh, the water. I want some.
I have like no water.
Here, give me. Hold on. Give me your water.
I got a drop of water. Oh, that's a good idea.
Now I'll have a drop of water.
No,
It's all right. If you were your mother right now, you'd put it in the.
my mother would put it in the coffee.
Put in the coffee.
Hey,
Yes,
JD here. How you
more
doing,
water
JD?
if you want.
Looking good.
Ice
Thank
water.
you.
Ice water.
Tap water.
I broke my lip.
The water was so hot that the ice is already melted.
I should be a wedding photographer. I would drive the. There it is. There's the smile.
That's enough of that.
Look, I had to get the cinnamon on top. Look at the cinnamon. Would you like some, guys? Have a little sip. Come on. Have a little sip. Oh, the cinnamon smells so good, but it's so hot.
Ching.
That's it now. I burnt my lips, so every time I take a sip, it's hot. Oh my God, it's so weird. I know, Hal. I usually like everything hot, but this is hot. Usually when you get a cappuccino
hot,
or a
hot.
latte, it's never hot enough.
Oh no, this is hot enough.
It's conducting the heat on the spoon. It's so hot. This is the place to come for this when you want it hot. Usually by the time they make it and bring it to you, you can drink it with a straw. It's never hot enough. This is perfect. I don't need any sugar. The milk is enough.
Yeah, I agree with
They
you.
gave us this, but I don't want any of it. There's cane sugar. There's brown sugar. Is this brown sugar?
I think so, yeah. Turbinado sugar.
Sugar in the raw.
Sugar in the raw.
Sugar in the raw. That's what that is. See that? Our premium turbinado sugar
Yeah, the turbinado. I think that sugar tastes to the taste buds
is made
better.
from 100% natural sugar cane. The natural molasses remaining in the crystals produces a distinctive taste, pleasing texture, and natural golden color.
It has more of a powerful sugar
Then
taste.
they have some kind of
It has
Splenda,
more, how should I say,
Sweet and low,
complexity to it. Raw
and
sugar.
regular domino sugar. But we don't need any of this.
CAK had an iced coffee this
Ooh,
morning.
nice.
I wanna live with the cinnamon.
That's another thing we want to
girl.
do. We want to go to City Fields. I don't know what to do.
Cinnamon Girl, what an amazing Neil Young song.
Let me ask you a question, guys. Who do you like better, Neil Young or what's that other guy's name?
The live version of Cinnamon Girl is so crunchy.
I just have to tell you something. That is an amazing photograph over there for an Italian restaurant. I love that.
Which
They have
one?
a
The
lot
chef
of
and the
Italian,
two-
like
and the two guys.
no, no. Let me show them.
What, the Chianti?
No, look all the way back there. Can you see it on the right, guys? Do you see where Alex is standing? It's a red background with a fork and like linguine. Do you see it? Okay, now you're gonna turn it away. You see that? Look at that. It's like the pasta's in the wind blowing. Right?
Guys.
That's what it's like. Oh, I forgot
the
to look at.
fork in the
I'm like, oh,
wind.
there's a chat. I forgot. You prefer Ozzy Osbourne?
Prefer Ozzy?
Yeah, the fork, exactly. Oh my God, I burnt my lip. Who's playing the Yankees?
Not the California Angels.
Oh,
Or
Steph
Anaheim,
loves the sugar in
or
the
Los Angeles. Or Sacramento, whatever.
Now we're past 2 hours and 32 minutes. Wow, is this
I don't
hot.
care what they call the A's. They're still the Oakland A's to me.
It's delicious. You know, you gotta love that
Sacramento
little bit of
A's.
foam on the top. It's so
It's
good.
like
The cinnamon.
Las Vegas A's, whatever they're gonna call themselves.
This is a good, by the way, getting a latte or a cappuccino, you could get it with skim milk and decaf with no sugar, is
No,
a
that's
good,
playing the Pirates.
is a good alternative from having dessert because it's like sweet. And
Just a little bit of
it's hot.
sweetness. Even without the
It
sugar.
feels like you're having a dessert, and you can also get it iced, which is really refreshing.
Yes, I believe he did, George. Yeah, Elton John did have a song. And I seem to be like a pasta in the wind. Didn't know you as you went.
I thought you guys were talking about a real song, and then you said pasta in the wind. My God.
Goodbye, England's macaroni.
I wonder if they came up with the inspiration for that painting, all you can eat pasta night. How do we get inside that pizzeria without buying something and checking the signal? How am I going to go in there and check the signal without buying anything? I don't want anything. We've been here all night.
Oh my God.
I'm
That's
serious.
true.
How am I going to do
How
that?
do you get in there?
I got to go to the back and like where the
You're gonna
seats
have to
are.
go in and buy some of those.
It has to be crowded.
Some of those
I don't want
pepperoni
anything, and I don't want
bites.
that now.
Get a pepperoni bite. Get it. What's it come in a basket?
Yes, Nelly, we do remember. We're coming to America
Today. Sweet Caroline.
No.
Dun dun dun.
And never let me go. Oh, by the way, when we were live the other day, where were we live? Where was the last time we were live? Oh, we did the members only.
Members
And we
only.
bought the bagels, right? And Utopia Bagels. When we ended the live, we were in front of a drugstore. I had to run inside to get some medicine or whatever, right? Which they didn't have. But when I went in, they were playing Fire and Rain, and then the next song was
Carly Simon.
Carly Simon's "You're So Vain." I was like, oh my God, Anthony, it's a sign.
I didn't hear it. I was in the
It's a
bathroom. They
sign.
didn't have
They had a
it typed
bathroom
down.
in there. He was in the bathroom. But they played those songs back to back. But you heard it when we first walked in. It was the beginning. It was like,
I heard the Fire and Rain. I didn't hear the other
yesterday
song.
morning, you better know.
And then when it
you
came
were
out, I
gone.
really wasn't paying attention because Danette was out in the car waiting for me.
To you. I wrote this when I wrote down that song. I said, look, they're playing Fire and Rain.
Suzanne,
I think
the
we're done.
plans
That's
they
it.
made.
Thank you. And then right after that was Carly Simon's song. I mean, maybe they did that on purpose because they were married. Weren't they married?
Yeah, they were. At one time, they were married ages ago. They were married untold
Hi,
ages
straight out of
ago.
Queens. How are you?
Like we were little kids when they got a divorce.
Straight out of Queens. Are you a Met fan? There's a question for you.
You would expect if you're straight out of Queens, you would be.
I still drank at Fast Hour.
But not everybody is, obviously. I was a Met fan, and I lived in the Bronx for ages.
Yeah, but it's like Bronx, Queens, right next to each other.
Not necessarily.
There's a lot of Yankee fans right here in Queens.
There are. You see
All of
them.
New York, it's mixed.
Yeah, you see them. And then football, you never know what the heck the situation's going to be.
You might, yeah, maybe you're right, Holly. I'll just go in there and say, yeah,
Thanks,
that's a good
Retro
idea.
Mike. That we do.
Holly, you're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Lots of members only got.
You answer my question first. Anthony, see what Holly said? Hi, Damien. How are you? Be sure to become a member as they put out many great members only content. Thank you, Retro Mike. That's nice.
Thank you so much.
Anthony, did you see what Holly said? Just tell them you're a YouTuber and want to do a live stream there and need to check the signal. They'll be happy. Yeah, why didn't I even think of that?
Yeah.
What's with
you
the,
answer my question first. Said straight out of Queens.
Oh, no, because I asked if he was a Met fan.
But
That's
did
all.
he ask a question? What was the question? Hello,
What restaurant are you guys at? Valentino's in Queens.
Valentino's. Valentino's
Pizzeria and Restaurant.
Pizzeria, yeah. So, Met fan or no Met fan?
That's right, Freddie. Rumor is that song "You're So Vain" was about Warren Beatty. By the way, we would have been. Freddie, you just reminded me of something. We would have been live a little bit earlier, and we would have ate a little earlier. I know it was only 5:30. It was dinner time. If we didn't get stuck staring at the television, watching Mystery Science Theater at 3 o'clock in the afternoon today. After I was done, actually I wasn't done. I had to make ice and stuff. And Anthony goes, "Come over here, I want to show you something." And we're in the bedroom. We're looking at the TV, watching the stuff about Mystery Science and the Turkey Day.
A Turkey Day.
We didn't even know this. We felt in the dark.
We
didn't even know about this.
It was
Black
the history
and white
of
history.
the Turkey Day.
We didn't know about
interstitials.
this, and I was like, "Oh my God, all these years!"
And how they,
Tell them.
Comedy Central suggested they do something like a
Years
marathon
ago, from the 80s and 90s.
In the 90s, in the 91, I think was the first one. So,
Yeah,
like,
so
Comedy
it
Central
is about Warren
suggested
Beatty,
that
right.
they do like a marathon, and they said, "Well, you guys show turkeys
'Cause you're
maybe
Retro
you should
Mike.
do
You're special,
turkeys."
Mike.
So like
That's
Turkey
why.
Day and all their classic sketches and how like they brought together. They would have like Mike played Jack Perkins, who was on. Who was the host of Biography at that time? Jack Perkins was on A&E, and Bridget would show up for Thanksgiving as Mr. B Natural.
Oh wow, cool! Straight out of Queens. Yeah, Bridget. I will be taking my grand nephew, one of the J, for me. It will be the very first time I have been to City Field, and I'm a native New Yorker, mind you. Oh my God, you're gonna have a great time.
You're gonna have a great time. It's a great place to see
Let me
a
let
game.
you in on a little secret. No matter where
There's no
your
bad
seat
seats.
is, doesn't matter. You are allowed to roam the park, and when I say roam it,
And the
you
views
can
are
go
great from every
anywhere.
seat, basically.
Sometimes if you go early enough, if you're watching batters and catchers, and what is it called? Batters? I forgot how to say
Batting
it.
practice.
Batting practice in the beginning.
fielding practice.
No, it's called catcher. what
No,
is it
batting
called?
practice.
No, there's something else. All right, but batting practice. They'll let the kids go to the bottom. You can go down if you don't have tickets to the bottom.
batting practice.
They'll
they
let you go
pay for
before the
autographs
game.
and
They'll let you
things.
go down there. They'll let you take pictures. It's amazing. City Field is absolutely amazing. Amazing. And Nelly, yes.
His friend
Little
was
Italy.
dating Jesse Orozco.
When we lived in the Bronx, they banned fireworks. That didn't stop anybody. You couldn't even ride your bicycle through the streets during the day. There'd be
There was still a lot
firebombs
of
going off.
fireworks.
The
Jesus
police
Christ.
look the other way. They don't do anything. I don't know
When
if it's
I was
like
a
that
little
anymore.
kid in Manhattan,
You-
they would
your
roll.
finger
like
would get
When I was a
blown off.
little kid in Manhattan, they'd
So
roll.
bad.
They'd roll like freaking like bandoliers.
Do you remember those things?
With, like,
Those
freaking,
boxes, and they
the
next day you'd see all the garbage in the
It would
morning.
be like 200-foot long string of firecrackers.
You didn't enjoy your chicken parm from Giovanni's? Where's Giovanni's? Is that in Arthur Avenue? Oh, okay. You bought seats for $127 a pop behind third base. That's good.
Yeah, but
You'll
you're
not
gonna
have to
enjoy
pay
it.
for
You're gonna
food or
have.
drinks or souvenirs because a cousin of yours works for the Mets.
Who said that?
Straight out of Queens. You know what you could
Sounds
do?
good.
You can go to that shop. There's a shop there. That's where Anthony got his hat at City Field. Where they actually measure your head if you don't know your size, and you can get it like
Get
What's it
just the
called?
right
It has
hat.
like just
Yeah.
the right size for you.
Just the right size. The official hats have just the right sizing. You always get the good. You get the good sizing there, right, Bubby?
Yes.
You get the good sizing. That's the good size. If only I could have seen a game at Ebbets Field.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree with you, Retro Mike. Oh my God, those old places were amazing pieces of workmanship. Just think about it. It was a ballpark right in the middle of a neighborhood, essentially. Giuliani was
One size
against the
fits all.
fireworks. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, the fireworks. And people but you still see the fireworks. People still find a way to set them up. They still get them from somewhere. I love the smell of fireworks.
You know what it is?
Like
You
the
have to.
sulfur. I never forget the time I got like a copyright thing because I
From
told
what?
the story of it wasn't a copyright thing. I got like a community violation that I challenged on YouTube.
Are you
and
still
then they
going,
took it away.
Metalhead? Mrs. Metalhead?
They took away the community
Good
violation.
times. I was thinking that too. Yeah, and what
It
happened?
was for me one time when we were live. I told the story of when I was a little tiny kid, and the fireworks were like crazy on when I lived in Manhattan in Harlem. And I was a little kid, and remember I got hit by the missile. And I did the thing. I did the bit because it's true. I didn't make it up. My mother started screaming, "He's been killed! He's dead!
Your mother was so
He's been
dramatic.
bombed! He's on fire!"
He's on fire.
I did all of that, and I'm not going to say that again because I did that like 40 times on the video, and then they did a community violation.
Well, then
for
don't
violence.
do it now. What are you doing it now for? Anthony!
It's a joke.
What
It's
the
called
hell,
humor.
man?
It's called humor. I obviously am not dead.
Oh, the ballpark is nice though. You go in a night game is amazing. I love the night games.
It's called humor.
Yeah, holla Mets only. Die-hard Mets fan.
YouTube. Humor.
I know.
I sent them an
Stop
email
saying
back.
it.
I sent them an email back that said, I
Yeah,
literally
can you
wrote
imagine
in the email
seeing
because
Jackie
they took the video down and they took the video down for violation, and I sent them an email in which I did literally say that was simply a joke. It was humor.
Yeah, well, but
I
you
was telling a
screamed it.
story and it was humor, and I am obviously not dead.
Obviously not. And you were wise ass answering them too? Is that what it was? Were you a wise ass
Yes,
answering them
I
too?
was. And guess what? They took the community violation away.
By the way, what was I going to say? Now I forgot. July 3rd
I
is
was
part
too
of some...
enthusiastic.
Yeah, you know what it was? I remember you telling us that, Mrs. Metalhead, that you're going to be there July 3rd. It's like sold
You're gonna
out.
enjoy it.
And it's like you can't get tickets anymore. It was too late.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. And, but I did check because I really want to go. But Anthony has to be careful. Oh, for God's sakes, that's so cheap. Yeah, do cash because we don't want to do the credit card thing again. God forbid. Yeah, July
Actually,
4th starts the
saves
subway.
that
So,
problem.
Anthony, if July 4th starts
It's
the
the
subway,
day before the subway.
then why
series.
is it sold out? Just because everybody's off? Just
yeah.
give them the big one.
Yeah, no, I'm just like making a calculator.
Oh, the U.S. Open is in August.
Oh, that makes sense.
I never heard this version of Good Times. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's a little
That's
different.
odd, isn't it? Wow, you can hear that good, Apple. We're probably gonna get a what do you call it? We probably can't monetize because if she knows what the song is, that means she can hear it really good.
Yeah.
No matter how much I talk. Hi, Stax. Always good to see you. How's
Thanks, how you
Nathan?
doing?
Hi, everyone. Hope your summer is going great. Thank you, Stacks. Thank you for being our genius
And
member.
a tip for
Juan Soto replica jersey night. Oh, and fireworks.
that's why it's
That's
sold out,
right.
with
It's-
fireworks.
No, it's Thursday. They're doing it Thursday instead of Friday. The other day we were driving by City Field. Oh my God, it was so
It's got
nice,
fireworks
Mrs.
and a
Metalhead.
replica jersey.
We passed it all the time, but listen, we passed the other night, and they had the red, white, and blue going, and they had the fireworks going up, and we were outside the field. It looked so beautiful. And then we passed where the
But there was
number
no
7
game.
line.
They were just practicing.
No, they were practicing. And then the number 7, they practice all the time. They might have, if you think there's a game out somewhere, the lights are always on. They're
all
always there.
fireworks for home runs,
And
so they do
then-
practice that.
And
too.
then we passed the number 7, like where the Flushing is. We were on the highway, and we were passing the number 7. I was like, "Oh my God, Anthony, look at that!" There were 2 kids riding the top of the subway.
Yeah, I never actually saw that with my own eyes.
Above, like it's an L, right? But the L was so
They were
high.
on top of the train.
But on top of the train, but up in the air, like we're talking maybe like the 6th to 7th floor high, and then above the train there, like above the highway, above the subway, above the train. Remember, it was so high, and I thought, oh my God, if they fall and they fall on the highway or fall into the pit, oh, it was horrible. I was like, these kids, they gotta be like 16 years
Like,
old,
don't do
and they
that.
got their backpacks like they came from school. I'm like,
backpacks.
what? Like the weight of the backpack, and the train is flying, going right by. I was like, oh.
It was going by very
Outside,
fast.
I'm driving like this, and I'm driving like this, and the train. I'm driving like this, and the train's going this way, and I'm going under the train, and I'm like, oh dear God, please, let these kids be all right. How stupid! Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Steph. Steph's been a member for 20 months,
Thank you,
and she
Steph.
loves us too. We love you too, Steph. All right, we got to end it in. So dangerous. Freddie, very, very, very dangerous. So dangerous. So
Remember when we said we were going to end it, and then another
Yeah.
15 minutes went by?
I just gotta stretch my legs.
You're stretching your legs.
2 hours.
Stretching your. I already stretched.
Yeah, he went to the bar. Okay.
20 months. Congratulations.
What was for dinner? We had a gigantic antipasto salad. We shared an eggplant parm hero. We had some. It was a lot.
It was
Some
a lot of fried calamari.
fried calamari. We ordered it at calzone, but brought it back because it looked horrible.
It looked bad. And then we got cappuccinos.
And then we got cappuccino.
And we also had some, like, bread for the table with
Yeah, it was a lot of
olive
bread.
oil and
I ate a lot
pepperoncini
tonight.
to dip
I'm
it
so
in.
full.
They give you a whole loaf of bread.
Hi, Deborah. How are you? Have you ever been to a Cyclones game? Yes, years ago. Not Anthony. We should go there too. That would be fun. We haven't been to Brooklyn. We haven't been to Coney Island in a while. Since last year. We haven't been since last year. Hi,
You
Sharon.
didn't go to the Cyclones game.
Yes, we did.
No, you went to that other thing with your father. That other ballpark. The other minor league park.
Cyclones in Coney Island.
Yeah, but you didn't go there. You went to
Were
that
they
place.
somewhere-
You went to that
You went
place
Connecticut?
in Long Island. That other minor league park.
I forgot the
It
name.
was, it's
Okay,
an
wait a minute.
independent league.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. But before the Mets were in Coney Island, where were they? The Cyclones. They didn't always play in City Field.
The Cyclones only ever played in
and
Coney
you can
Island.
keep the change.
Keep the
Thanks.
change.
Thank you.
And the Cyclones always played there. They were called something else, and before that they were in not St. Lucie, but another place.
Oh, in Florida.
In Florida. They were in another place.
Okay, I'm sorry, I messed up. I thought that's what you were
The
talking about.
Cyclones are the Mets high A team. So
Oh,
I
that's
believe
nice,
they're the high
Lori.
A team, not the low A. Low A and rookie ball, though, that's it. That's St. Lucie, I think, is low A. High A is Brooklyn.
Wait, Hollis says he doesn't see Jeremy.
You don't?
Jeremy, apple martini. Now I'm a half a genius. I'm back at square one. You playing games, Jeremy? You playing games? I also went to one Yankees game when Bucky Dent was there. Nice. Carol has never been to a baseball game.
They
Zero
move up.
interest. We want to go to Cyclones game too. Yeah, it looks like fun, the Cyclones, doesn't it?
Yes.
That we've seen that ballpark. I thought I was there. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think you were there. You
The
were
Ducks.
there.
That's right, Holla.
Yeah.
The Ducks. That's it.
The Long Island Ducks. That went
Always
to a
in
Ducks
Coney.
game with her father.
I remember before they were in Coney. Weren't they somewhere else? You said they were outside
Yeah,
in New
before they
York?
were in St. Louis, before they were where they were before St. Lucie. Yes,
Oh, before St. Lucie.
St. Lucie, and now St. Lucie now is low A, is the low A farm team, and I believe Brooklyn is the high A farm team. It's like two different like.
Oh yeah, you're
Balance.
number one on the whatever that list
Oh
is,
yeah,
Jeremy.
now you're back to being number
I
one.
still don't understand that.
I don't
thing,
know
but
how that
whatever.
crap
Hi
works.
Ken,
I
how
have
are
no
you?
clue.
Peg and myself just lurking in the background enjoying the stream. Thank you, Ken.
That's
And
right, that's
thank you,
John.
Peg. All right, Anthony, we got to end it. Look,
Who's
now
that?
it's
Who's-
2:52.
There's
Anthony,
Peg.
let's
Who's
end
Peg?
at three hours. We have 8 minutes. What can we talk about in 8 minutes? What can't
Tide
we talk
water. I
about in
remember
8
Tide
minutes?
water.
Oh my God.
Who mentioned Peg?
Oh,
Peg and myself.
Victor.
Oh, Ken.
Vic.
Ken's Ken and Peggy.
Ken Victor.
Yes, you're just lurking in the background. Ken
What
and
about
Peggy.
Clearwater? Says Retro Mike.
That
The
I don't
farm
know.
teams, I think,
No,
are better
Tidewater used to.
entertainment.
Tidewater
Yeah, you know what's
used
fun,
to be
Lila?
the AAA team, but now the AAA team is in Syracuse.
I grew
The
up with
AAA teams
baseball
in
in my
Syracuse.
life since the food was phenomenal.
Farm
You're right.
teams are very fun.
There's
Minor
double
league
A,
games
triple A.
are fun to go to.
Yeah,
Binghamton is
always-
the double A team. for the
I
Mets.
always wanted to surprise Anthony for Christmas, but I never got a chance to do it.
That's right,
I've
Howard.
always
They both
wanted
knew
to
at the same
surprise
time.
Anthony with tickets to Port St. Lucie to go to Pitchers and Catchers and all of that because they play, but I just never did.
Spring training.
Spring training, yeah.
She just
The
never got
Savannah
around to it.
Bananas are sold out until next season. Wow, I like that name, the Savannah Bananas. From
Is
like
that
Georgia.
Leela? I was
yeah.
gonna say, not to be confused with the Durham
Oh, the
Bulls.
Cyclones won last night. Oh, he meant Tidewater, not Clearwater.
Yeah, Tidewater.
That's where the Mets used to play. The
That was the
Cyclones
old
used to
AAA
play.
affiliate. That was the old AAA affiliate that moved all over
Oh,
the
I'm
place.
sorry,
It was in
straight out. I
Buffalo,
must have read
now
it
it's
wrong.
in
Hold on a minute.
Syracuse.
The food was phenomenal. Hey, Jeanette and Anthony, you got to go to Peter's Clam Box. Oh, on Long Beach Road. Ate there last week. I think I was there
Peter's
once,
Clam
but
Box?
I'm
Where
not
is that?
sure.
Long Beach Road? Is that in?
Long Island, I
Is that
think.
in Long Island?
Queens, Long
I don't
Island.
know if I've ever been to Long
Maybe I'm
Beach.
getting
I'm
it
sure
confused.
the net has.
No, maybe it's the place I want to go to.
You're thinking of somewhere
I
else.
don't know. Oh, they're playing in Yankee Stadium in the fall, Deborah? The Savannah Bananas? Are they supposed to be really
Savannah
good?
Bananas.
I love seeing the Detroit Tigers game, says Damien.
Damien's a Detroit
Don't laugh
Tiger
about the
fan,
Bulls.
I know.
That's North Carolina. I said the food at Peter's. Oh, I'm sorry, straight out of Queens. Excuse me. Peter's is phenomenal, he said. Okay. No one wished us a happy birthday, Canadian's birthday. That's fine. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is today a holiday in Canada? Oh, near Jordan's Lobster Farm. Is today a holiday in Canada?
Is it the Canadian birthday?
Lori, you should
happy
tell
birthday.
us because it wasn't intentional. But now that I know, happy birthday to Canada.
Happy birthday to Canada. And our Canadian friends, such as Lori and our
Dear Sharon, you're
friend
so
Mr.
vain
Mike
in your
Landry,
mind.
Myrna Bergen, amongst others.
Good night, Sharon D.
Sharon D, thanks.
Wait, let me look it up now because now I'm curious. Let me look that up.
That's looking things up.
Hold on.
She's
I'm gonna
she's
Google
making a
it.
move.
I'm gonna Google it.
Hey, Deborah. Deborah says what did Deborah say about the bananas? Savannah Bananas are a barnstorming exhibition team. Oh, yeah, that's a barnstorming team.
It says
Savannah
in Google.
Bananas really rolls off the
did I
tongue.
read that wrong, Lori? Because it says no. Today, June 28th, is not a holiday in Canada. The next upcoming holiday
It's
in Canada
Canada Day on July
is
1st.
July 1st, but it is not July 1st.
So it'll be on its way.
That's probably why I didn't hear about it.
Were you pulling our league? Canada Day is July 1st. Maybe it's just Lori's birthday.
No, I don't think it's her birthday.
Hey, Sita is cool. How close to us do you still come down? All right. That's every day for me, Apple, I see. I love Canadian bacon, says Holla. Let us celebrate the power of Canadian bacon. Well, we finished plenty of the soda.
Oh, there's still
actually.
half a soda, though.
Like a half a
I don't
pitcher
know
there.
why. I
though.
guess I was thirsty or something.
Take tonight.
Take
Would
tonight.
he have a
Talking about
cheese
would be how
with a young Chavez. Tonight's bout. Oh, we're talking boxing.
Boxing used to be so big. I don't know if it is anymore.
I don't. You don't like.
Do you remember when we
get
lived
too
in the
much.
Bronx? They always showed, like, they always was the competitions on cable. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you remember
Like people would go
what was it,
crazy
the
if their cable
pay-per-views,
didn't work, the
or the
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view.
Do you remember that, guys?
These,
I don't know if it was
couldn't
in
get your
Queens
pay-per-view.
too.
The heyday of the pay-per-view. I don't know if it was in Queens, it
Hello,
was in
1962, of course, I know that. I'm Canadian, but likely wouldn't be a live stream until then, July 1st, like America. We celebrate all weekends like
Oh,
we
you're
are
celebrating
now.
the whole trip, the
Oh,
whole
I
way
didn't
along?
realize. Sorry about that.
Oh no, there
there's
likely will
Peggy.
be a live stream on the 1st.
I really enjoyed your stream tonight. Thank you so much, Peggy. So nice of you.
There will be a live stream on the 1st because it's the 1st of the month.
Yes, so we'll say it
So
then,
there
I guess.
will be a likely live stream.
She said, yay, the Edamame video sent a notification. It's a couple of days late or a day
I
late.
know I see stuff like that.
Oh my God, that happens
Later
to us
on
too.
tonight, I'll get a notification that Danette and Anthony are going live. No, it does. It does do
Wait
that.
a minute. Thomas Johnson says I live not even 10 minutes from there. But from where now? I don't know what we were
No,
talking
from
about.
Where? From
Oh, today is not. Oh, Retro Mike says it's not
Port St.
Canadians.
Lucie?
It's okay.
from this restaurant? From Binghamton? From Savannah, Georgia?
Oh, see, Virginia said Canadian Day is July 1st. I know that. Today's National Foodie Day. It's actually National Foodie Day every day on the Danette and
National
Anthony channel.
Foodie Day
Okay, we're
every
down to 30. Well, down to 60 seconds. Guys, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you,
Thank
Jeremy,
you
so
all
much.
you-
Thank you, Mike. Thank you,
moderators.
everybody.
Thank you, Mrs. Metalhead, for the super chats and for the super stickers. Thank you for being members to all the channels out there. We wish you the best. Guys, support the other channels that we mentioned.
Support the other channels. You guys are aces. We appreciate you very, very much, every single one of you. We thank everybody that gave
Oh,
super
Sharon
chats
lives an hour away from
and
Bingham.
super stickers. You
Binghamton.
guys are great. Thanks, Mike Landry and Mrs. Metalhead Warrior. Thank you, everybody. Thank
It's
you.
okay, Jeremy.
Thank
Stop.
you, Jeremy.
It's okay.
And thank you to all the
Thank you,
members.
Carol.
Thank you for all the subscribers.
Thank you,
and
Steph,
thank you to the
and Apple,
moderators.
and the
What a
moderators.
wonderful
You're the
team
best.
of sweet, wonderful
Thank you,
people
Mrs.
who help us
Metalhead.
all have a good time. You guys know who you are. You know you're. You guys know we're always thinking about you. You may, as PT on the PT channel would say, if you've ever watched his YouTube channel, you never know whether I'm I'll paraphrase. You don't know
Thank
whether
you,
I'm
Rob.
winking or blinking, but you know I'm always thinking about our moderators.
Are you stealing from someone right now?
Stealing from it. That's a
Are
shout
you
out to the
borrowing?
PT channel.
Yes,
I'm
PT. We
borrowing.
like the New York Knicks. Nick fan. Take care, brush your hair. That's right. Coos.
Take care, brush your hair.
Coos.
Take care.
Coos is opening a restaurant
Brush
right
your
next to
hair.
Anthony and
Not a
Sons.
a sandwich
I mean a
shop.
sandwich shop.
A sandwich
I can't
shop.
wait to try it out.
Sandwich.
When he opens it up. Hi Rob, good to see you from Booth, Maine. Ah, nice out there in Maine. Cooler there than it is here. All right, 3 hours, guys. We love you.
It's
Thank
time
you.
to
We'll
visit
see you
my
soon.
Honda.
Have a great
I
rest
think
of
we're
your
going to call it
weekend.
quits right here.
No
We're not
worries,
gonna take
Kathy. It's
further.
always great to see you. And bye, everyone. Bye, moderators. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Push the button, Frank.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.